That is me.
Yep. Alright, so back to our campaign. I don't think I really elaborated last time. So you guys entered a druid village, essentially. However, they had never really seen any explorers like yourselves, so they were highly confused and highly disturbed on how you even found them in the first place.
And highly rude.
Yeah, well, yes, but I mean, can you really blame them? You guys are kind of like the first ones in a long, long time, let's say. So there was a little boy, or I should say teenager, who came up to you guys and asked you guys for your help. He handed you this map, and now you guys are going through the woods. Now, did we want to wait till morning, or did we want to do this at night? That is your choice.
Will we have to have dark vision to do it at night?
No, that's fine.
Okay,
I mean,
so Titus,
I'm sure that somebody has a torch or something.
You no longer have to use me as your binoculars.
Binoculars, like, all right, everybody, hold Fawn's hand. Let's go.
Don't look at your feet.
Don't look at your feet.
Don't drool.
Trip.
I stare at my feet.
Don't drool.
I begin drooling. Not really.
All right.
I cast Fury Fire on the dragon so that everybody can see where we're going.
Yeah.
I don't breathe fire. I breathe ice.
Yeah, he breathes ice, so he's gonna leave a little ice trail.
Do your holy things, and then we can all see them.
Sure. Holy. Wait, crap. Where's my spell list?
Oh, geez. Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Where's my physical character sheet? Shit.
Your character sheet's on the desk over there. I remember that much.
Yeah. There you are.
Okay. Short disclosure. We had a water fight this week.
What?
We had a water fight this week. We literally took cups of water and just threw them on each other. It was fun.
Kinky.
Nah, it was.
I can do holy style, bless my weapon.
Oh, he can make his weapon glow.
Oh wait, no, I've got a torch. What the fuck am I thinking?
I told you had a torch.
You're trying to make me do some magic.
No.
Okay, I light my torch, goddammit.
Oh my gosh.
This wine is hitting me a little harder than I thought.
Okay, so
We're off to a great start.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be very, very, very long, apparently. Alright, so here's a little compass for you guys. I'll kind of ping it a couple times. So you guys are right here. Here's like the entrance to the path. It kind of goes up here and goes like all the way like over here and through here. So you guys are looking for this dryad. So which way would you guys like to start searching?
Did we decide to go this way?
You guys want to go this way? Alright.
That's what we said, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So how far? How far are we talking here? Or do we want to go all the way down here?
I hope we go down this way. That's me.
Alright, here's good.
Sounds good.
Right there?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Alright. So everyone roll me a search.
Do we get advantage for having our pets?
I think they have their own statistics for the pet.
Okay.
I don't know them off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Hey!
So you can roll one for your pet.
So I got a 16. What goes in the search?
Search would be I hate how I always forget to bring that up. Search is intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Oh!
17.
Cool. I got 15.
So 15? Did you want to roll again for your wolf, or?
Yeah. I'll roll for my... I will roll...
My eagle got an 18.
My wolf can't see shit.
My wolf is kind of like tripping behind you, like falling on its face. Like.
Oh my god.
It saw a butterfly.
You got a nat 20.
For my wolf.
Gosh.
Good job, Moonlight.
Why is it every time you have like a pet, it rolls better than you?
It's true, guys.
Not in my case. Mine's catching a butterfly.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so it's kind of around when you guys arrived at town. It was about 8 o'clock or so. When you guys came down here, it's about midnight. As far as like time frame goes, so they're looking around. They don't see anything. So they're not entirely sure where this dryad is. They hear noises and stuff. However, there's not really much of anything right here.
Are there any weird sounds?
They hear howling and stuff, but
Right, Alan? It must be in pain. I'll save it.
Oh God.
That's not a good sign.
Okay, is there any path through this section here in the middle?
There's a path. This is like where you can cross. So you see these like little, what do you call it?
Tree branches?
Yeah, fallen trees that look like ooh, food. Food. I love food. Ooh, I love food. Sorry, distracted by food. So
Do we want to go?
So yeah, you can go up through like here, and you guys can cross here if you want. Otherwise, you can go over here, go through here.
Are we able to go down here?
Yeah, you can go down through here if you want. Here's where you cross if you want to cross back. But like over here is like hills and stuff. Wait, hold on. Over here is like hills and stuff, so you can't get to like that white marker without crossing and going around. Does that make sense? Ooh, food. Yeah, please don't drop my fettuccine Alfredo. Okay, so
What do you guys think? Let's all talk at once.
Robert didn't hear anything. You guys can go down more, down to like over here, but then you can't get over here because it's kind of like surrounded by mountains and stuff. So you'd have to cross like here.
Okay. That seems suitably isolated for a dryad. I'd say we go investigate.
Let's check it out.
Okay. And I kind of smack my dog upside the head so she pays attention. Stop saying she's a butterfly.
Moonlight on the snout and say, "Good girl."
Oh boy. So we got one that's a complete dunce. It's like he took the other one's brains and ate them.
Yeah.
I've got a zombie wolf, everybody.
Oh joy, zombies. You find a zombie. No, just kidding.
Roll for zombie.
Alright.
Okay.
How far down do we want to go? No. I'm saying how far do we want to go? Like, where do we want to go? Tell me. I don't know. Like, tell me where to put it.
Right about in here.
There?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Wait, where? Sorry.
Like in there.
Okay.
We're looking for a dryad. It's going to be in the deep part of the forest.
Okay, so right about here-ish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. So roll me another search.
Alright. Alright, I'll be black. My wolf will be red. Okay, I got a 20, a dirty 20. My wolf got a 4.
So we got a dirty 20?
I got a
13,
19
and my wolf got a 4. So both of our wolves got distracted by something.
I think our wolves started play fighting with each other.
Pretty much.
There you go.
Okay, so give me 1 second. Do I really have to go over that far? Okay, fine. I will do it.
At this point, Brendan and Hawk can see a lot better than we can in terms of animals.
Yep. So
I'm having Dasher fly circles around us trying to scout.
Well, ours are just fucking around.
Oh boy. Oh hey, look, a black wolf. Thanks, honey.
you're welcome. Alright, so I always have to remind myself how the frick do those. Alright, so you guys come across this this kind of clearing, and you find 2 werewolves. They're kind of like howling at each other, like really mad and really vicious.
I knew there'd be werewolves.
Hey, I only put them in because you said so.
Okay. What do we know about werewolves?
Roll for knowledge nature.
Oh, crap.
Their wolf. Their castle.
Nat 20?
That's about as much as I know.
Did you get a nat 20?
Yes. Red dice like me.
I don't like that red dice.
What is it based off of? What are we rolling for?
Knowledge nature.
Could be off intelligence.
Okay, yeah, so 12.
12? Oh, jeez.
16.
Okay. Alright, so as a paladin, Robert, you know werewolves pretty well. Here, hold on, just 1 second. I forgot to find it in my book before I started. Because I have a lot in here. So, okay, here we go. Alright, so Robert knows a little bit about werewolves. You could say a lot. Maybe he's ran into them once or twice before. But you know that they're very savage. In humanoid form, they have heightened senses, obviously. And they have the tendency to eat rare meat. I don't know, maybe like a dragon, who knows. But dragons might actually cook them. Its wolf form, however, is a fearsome predator. But the hybrid form is more terrifying. And it's furred as well as like a muscular, like humanoid body. It can wield weapons in its hybrid form. Although it prefers its hair foes apart with its claws. And they mostly flee civilized lands, obviously, because they're not really welcome there. And since this is a druid community, they felt safe and very happy, and you know how that works. Alright. Is there any other questions you have about him, or?
I signaled midnight to get between me and the wolves just in case they decide to get aggressive. I figured they'd be reluctant to attack a wolf, a wolf in a person.
Well, they are in beast form, so.
And I'm guessing that they don't speak in this form.
They do not. They normally speak common, however, in this form, they cannot speak.
Of course.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my crossbow, but hold it at low ready rather than, I'm gonna hold it at low ready, but I'm not gonna point it at them.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Malachi right next to me,
Okay.
like kind of giving her or him a signal to just be ready. I'm gonna draw my bow and arrow, but I have it pointed at the ground.
Okay. Fallen and Brendan, since I did not remember your pets' names, you can add them by going to the settings menu and clicking oops, I'm so sorry. And clicking the settings thing and adding their name in. So
Is he watching What the Fuck Boom videos?
probably.
Wait, who?
Is your boyfriend watching WTF Boom videos?
No.
I could hear somebody going, "What the fuck, boom," in the background. It's weird.
Is that what you're watching?
No, he's making fun of a stupid show.
Oh.
And he's using bad edits. No.
No.
Okay.
So where in settings do we type in the name?
Yeah, you go to settings,
There we go.
and then you click hit show nameplate or whatever.
Yeah, me and Moonlight here.
Well, I added yours because the only reason I remembered yours was because I was originally gonna name mine that in the other campaign, but okay. So
How much health does a wolf have?
it has what did we say it was? What was yours? What was your HP?
37.
No. 16.
Yeah, my wolf was 16 HP.
So yours
Okay.
is a 16. I don't know what a eagle is.
The eagle got literally 1 hit point, and you decided to retcon it to 10.
Yep, that's it. Okay, sounds good. All right. So do you guys?
Oh, nope. It's still alive.
It's dead. It magically died in a couple seconds.
It sneezed.
Okay. All right. So everyone, roll me initiative.
Oh boy. 3.
3.
This dice hates me.
16.
I also got 16.
Can both of you roll again?
I have so
17
many things.
flat.
Okay.
6.
So let's do 17, 16, and this one is. All right, so 8. Okay, so. All right. All right, so Brendan, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to advance towards the werewolves. I have Dasher in front screening.
Okay.
Oh, you're screening? I thought you said screaming.
Ah!
No, you gotta do the
Not
word
yet, that
scream.
comes
Wah.
soon.
You guys and screaming.
30 feet to bane them. I'll just hold bane so I can get the second werewolf next time. So, pass turn.
Okay. Fallen, what would you like to do?
I'm going to have what? Oh, I thought I heard something. I'm going to have Malachi be stationed right behind Brendan,
Mm-hmm.
and then have myself be a little bit farther behind,
Okay.
facing the first werewolf.
Okay.
But I'm not attacking yet.
All right. All right. So, let's see here. What's the eagle's What is the eagle's AC?
The Eagles AC. Trying to remember.
I mean, I'm sure it's not going to hit, but I was just curious.
I can see real quick.
Where do you look it up?
Yeah, here, I'll check it out.
I think it was 12-ish, but don't remember for sure.
Yeah, it was 12. Okay.
Is it just a basic eagle?
Yeah, it's a basic eagle. Okay. Yeah, it is 12. Okay. So the werewolf kind of tries to like, it kind of like stares at the eagle like, ooh, pity. Kind of like paws at it a little bit like, I want to catch birdie. I want to catch birdie.
I kind of hesitantly, like, I raise my crossbow, like, kind of lower it and look over and fall and like, I feel guilty about trying to shoot this guy.
All right, Titus, it's your turn.
I don't.
You glare at me and tighten your bow. Okay, I assume a ready stance. I send Moonlight ahead to help screen the other two. I'm not going to have her attack until I shoot. And I'm going to shoot at him with my crossbow. That is a 16.
That will hit.
Okay, and then I roll the damage.
Yep.
Okay. This is a normal bolt, not a magic bolt, so.
Okay.
6 damage.
6 damage? That's it?
Yeah, it's 1d10.
Plus your dexterity.
My dexterity is a 0 modifier.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. So you hit it a little bit in like the shoulder, like it's kind of like.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. I took proficiency, so it's 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that changes. All right.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
It's okay. It's okay. So you aim your crossbow, you shoot, you kind of nick it in like the shoulder a little bit. It hurts a little bit, but it's not like too terribly like hurt or anything like that. All right,
Then I'm
Brendan.
gonna have Moonlight go in for a bite attack.
Oh, you want Moonlight to go in for a bite attack? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Rolling the other blue dice. 3.
3? That will not hit. She's kind of like, oh, hi.
Moonlight, that's not your friend.
But it's a dog.
It's just a bigger dog. Why don't you understand? All right, Brendan, it's your turn.
I will move up to here so that I can bane both wolves. And then I'm going to have Dasher do a 5-foot step straight up so that next turn he can come around to here without taking an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Let's see. Spells. Bane. And pass turn.
All right. So you want to do Bane, correct?
Yep. Bane on both of them.
Remind me what that does again. I'm sorry.
So they have to make charisma saving throws. If they fail it,
Okay.
then they lose minus d4 from every time that they attack or save for the next.
Charisma saving throw of.
Just as a charisma saving throw. We never quite figured out what the DC should be.
Okay. Well, I don't know how well that would do, but I got a 6 and 11 plus dexterity of +1. Oh wait, charisma, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Never mind.
have great charisma.
Yeah, they have +0. So yeah, they're not very talkative. Let's see here. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna save. So -4 each turn.
What was that?
-4 on every.
Minus
Single
d4.
save, pretty much.
Wait, what?
It's
Minus
-4 on like every
d4
save.
on all saving throws and attack rolls.
Save rolls and attack rolls. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay. All right, sounds good. Fallen, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to have Malachi attack after me. So I'm going to aim for this werewolf's other shoulder. And fire.
Ooh.
Oh, yay.
She rolled a 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Oh, was that you or your,
that was me. My dog has not yet gone.
This is gonna be fun.
Don't
All
you dare
right.
shoot- If you shoot Moonlight, I will be very put out with you.
Wait, do I add that with anything?
Wait,
It doesn't matter, it's a crit fail.
it's a crit fail, so unfortunately it's not gonna do much.
The last time I did this, I threw my crossbow away, remember?
It's better than hitting another animal.
Ooh, I am so sorry to hear this, and you're gonna be hurting a lot too, because what the wolf did was he parried your bow and it sent it right back towards you and it hit you in the groin. And
I
you're
now
gonna
have
take
a
-4 to hit for 3 rounds.
I am not doing a lay on hands to fix that.
So I'm just gonna have Fallen react, and she's just screaming at this point. She's not even elven cursing. She's just screaming.
Yeah.
Mutter something about a bodick.
Something about a dodic. We don't quite sure know what.
And Malachi, seeing this, wants to try and help his poor little elven master, and wants to roll for an attack. And Malachi got 16.
Okay. It does need to be within a 5 foot.
You're gonna have to move him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move him up if you want to.
Cool. So he's gonna.
It's okay.
He's going to run up
Okay.
right here and attack.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll me that one.
19. That's better.
Woo! Okay. It was almost to a nat 20. We almost had it.
Right.
Okay. So roll me damage, please. I don't know a wolf's right off the top of my head here. I'll look it up for you.
I want to say it's 1d6, but I don't think that's correct.
341. Okay, it's going to be a 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. And then every time you roll to hit damage, it's going to be +4 to hit. Okay?
Plus 4?
Yeah, +4 to hit, and then your armor classes are 13.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's I got 7
Okay.
with everything. And then do I add 4 to 7?
No, to hit. So you rolled a 19, so it would be +4, so it'd be 23.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. But it's 7 damage.
Okay. Can't grab. Alright, so your wolf saw you in pain and it felt bad. So it just like went and like grappled his hand like Arr! And like it did 7 points of damage to it, and then it like let its like hand go and started like barking at it, like really mad, like Arr, you don't hurt my master.
Well, she's still screaming.
Yeah, while she's still screaming.
Kind of doing this motion right now.
Alright, so this one is going to yeah. Okay, so this one is gonna come up here. Like he doesn't know what's going on, so he's like kind of scoping out the territory, like, "Hey, what's up? What's up?" And then this one, let's see here. Ooh, I got a nat 20. Who's that I hit? Let's see here. And yes, I am -4 every time. Alright, so we're gonna go after. Okay, so let's do 1, 2, 3. Alright. Alright, so it's gonna go after Dasher.
Can it reach Dasher? Remember, he's 1 square up from the ground.
He is 1 square up?
So he can jump.
Yeah, because I want to flank with him, and preferably without him getting hit by an attack of opportunity.
Right. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna type in how high, cause that's what, 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, alright. So I'm just typing in how tall are werewolves. Like that's gonna.
That's gonna just show up in your search history.
How tall are werewolves? Oh my gosh, that would totally be me too. like without a doubt. Oh come on, you can't tell me how tall they are.
All I get for size is medium.
In hybrid form, they are 8 feet tall. So let's say that normally Dasher is like about 5 feet off the ground. Would you say, Brendan?
Yeah, he's about 5 feet.
Okay, so normally he's like 5 feet off the ground, so he would be about 10 feet.
Now.
10 feet plus claw. Would you say you reached him? Would a werewolf reach about 10 feet?
How tall is a werewolf?
8
No,
feet
that's
tall.
how long are his arms?
Well, it's 8 feet tall, so like think of like a human being 8 feet tall.
His arms would probably be about 3 feet long.
Okay, so
yeah, people too.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. So
we took real life aspects into this.
Well, you know what? It's we have to.
No, but just if he was this tall and had this long of arms, what is it?
Well, it's true.
It's like trying to ride a roller coaster at Disneyland. If I wear these heels at this show.
Okay. Let's see here. Does he take less damage or no?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. I'm rolling the wrong one. Why am I doing this? I was like, that is too many points. Okay. Well, that's a lot of points too. Okay. Okay, so the werewolf got really mad at your bird because it distracted him from. He thought, oh, it's a pretty bird, and then everybody just started attacking him, so he's really mad at this bird. And your bird is going to take 7 points of damage.
7, alright.
I'm very sorry. Titus, it is your turn. As you're eating chicken nuggets.
Alright, I'm gonna.
I wish I had chicken nuggets.
Shoot him again. Come on, red dice.
Red dice isn't gonna love you.
4.
Called it.
So I missed. Okay. Alright, Moonlight. Sick him. Stop.
Oh, jeez.
Stop wagging your tail and drooling. 15.
That will hit.
Savage him, girl. Okay, let's see here. What do we do? Okay, bite. 1d20. Wait, what? What? Bite 1d20 plus 4. No, 1d20 plus 4. 2d4 plus 2. Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah. 4 plus 4 plus 2. So 10 damage.
Alright, so Moonlight really liked that bird. She was not happy to see it clawed. So she's like, oh, sick, hell no. I'm going after this thing. And then just went, rawr! Until he, like, bit it on the leg and, like, shaked it a little bit. And, Like she did 10 points of damage, and like the werewolf was like howled out in like utter pain. It was not a fun time, especially for the werewolf.
So Moonlight's ghetto?
Pretty much. Robert is very happy about that, apparently.
I love my
Yay!
wolf. My wolf's a good girl.
All right, Brendan, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to step around to flank this wolf and have Dasher fly higher out of range of both wolves, hopefully now.
So fire up, or hold on, let me look up something for you.
All right.
I'm gonna look up how high you can fly and stuff.
Sounds good.
2,000 feet.
2,000 feet? Come on. I wish.
That should be plenty high enough.
It can fly 60 feet. Did you hear me, Brendan?
Yep.
It can fly 60 feet, so it can fly 30 feet and still take an action.
Okay.
But its speed is 10 feet, so...
So right now I'm just having it go straight up because at this point he's injured badly enough I don't want him dead.
Okay.
And lashing out with the rapier.
Alright.
So that'll be a 15, and then it's advantage for flanking, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I get another roll of a 15 doesn't hit.
The 15 did hit.
Okay.
It's the same roll.
Yeah.
The dice have spoken.
You get a 15. You only get a 15. We're not giving you any higher.
And that'll be 9 damage.
9 damage? Alright. Awesome. Awesome. Alright.
Get him, David.
Yeah, he mad. He didn't want his birdo hurt.
I'll do a lay on hands of that. Fallen, you're gonna have to tend to that on your own. I'm a proper.
She's still screaming. She can't hear you.
I concentrated on reloading my crossbow. I blame her for missing because her screaming distracted me.
Okay. Oh, remember, since it's now your turn, Fallen, you're also taking negative 4 to your attack roll.
Yeah.
I think it starts this turn, right? I think it does.
I think it does. It would make sense if it does.
Okay. Alright. Here go.
So, she's just in blind fury right now. Her eyes are seeing red. She's not comfortable. She's slightly embarrassed. She doesn't like it. So she's going to just try and shoot right at the wolf as much as she can without being in too much pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I love this. Okay, hold on.
It's gonna be one of those games, people.
Oh,
This
no.
is what happens when you get an arrow dick and you try shooting again.
Oh my god.
Don't give me a second one.
Alright, so you shoot, and because of the pain in your groin right now, you shoot and the air kind of fumbles, but you pulled it back that it was strong enough to kick up some dirt, and it blinds your one eye. So you're going to take an additional -1 to hit until cleaned. So that would probably be until the end of this battle. So right now it's at a -5 to hit.
Can I use can I try and clean my eye? On my next turn?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna try and do that if I'm able to.
Yeah.
Thanks, this and just clean my eye.
That will be considered an action. So.
Okay. Can my wolf attack?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Cool. Help your master out, please.
Help your master out.
My poor Malachi sees that I'm having issues, and so she's gonna try. He's gonna try and fight for me.
I gotta roll more dice.
Really?
Man, dice hate you.
Okay, so this game wants me to die. It's official.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you thought yours was bad. Remember how you kicked up dirt in your eye? Your dog bit at the ground, and it blinded both of its eyes, and it's gonna take a -3 until it's cleaned.
Yo, your dog retarded.
Dude, I've got 3 crit ones since we started this battle. What the actual fuck?
Your dog is slow.
What the hell is
Should I
happening?
send the unseen servant to clean your wolf off?
Like, we just started this battle and I got 3 crit ones. What the actual fuck?
So it's gonna take -3 to hit until cleaned. So.
Yay.
Alright. Sorry. Okay.
I have a sense that it's like that animal chalice all over again.
Alright, so Brendan, you are flanked.
Oh shit.
Well, then,
Well, I guess that
first-
doesn't matter, so hold on. Hold on a
Did
sec.
he crit fail too?
Maybe.
Revenge!
That was for my dick.
My
Well-
arrow dick, apparently.
Okay, so this wolf is very clumsy, and it's gonna take it's going to, okay. Hold on. Yeah, that's, it's done for 1 round. It's just very, very clumsy at this point. So it is very stunned at this point. And the other one is going to not hit anybody because nobody's less than pretty much a 8. So it kind of like it's very dazed. It's got some of that dirt that Malachi got in its eyes. So it was like, oh, what
This
is
maddening
this?
dirt shit.
Oh my! All right, Titus, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Let's take a look. See. Okay, so I look at Malachi, who is now like pawing at his face in the dirt and writhing around, and at Fallen, who is like has one hand in her groin and another one rubbing at her eye, and is swearing. And I just go, "What the hell is happening here?" I drop my crossbow again, taking aim at the one in the middle of this melee, and I roll to hit him,
Okay.
muttering a small prayer to Pelor,
Okay.
and that is a 16.
That will hit.
Okay.
Please
Okay,
roll
let
me
my
damage.
Where's my damage? Hold on. 4.
4.
Wait, is that plus anything?
I don't know. It'll say on your crossbow.
1d10. No, just that.
Mm.
So 4 damage.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah, just the 4 damage.
Hmm.
Oh no, wait, no, 6 damage.
6?
Plus 2 for proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I keep forgetting that.
It's okay. Let's see here.
Thank you. I love you.
Great. So you definitely hit it. You knocked it down even a little bit more. This werewolf is still kicking though, but he seems really hurt now.
Okay.
Does Moonlight want to attack?
Yes, of course she does. Let's see here.
Oh
Moonlight.
jeez.
For the love of God, get him. 18.
That will hit.
Alright, 2d4 plus 2, so let's see here. 2 plus 4, so 8.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to eat num-nums.
It's okay.
Nummy, 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 nums.
Alright, so she took like a huge chunk out of it and just like So she was definitely very mad at the werewolf. Brendan, it is your turn.
trying to get the one you so you're not flanked.
I'm going to strike at the wounded one.
Okay.
There's not really much point trying to get away from the flank because the other wolf can just come back. That won't hit, will it? That's a 12.
That's a 12.
Mhm.
That will hit.
Sweet. All right. That will be 10 damage.
10 damage?
Mm-hmm.
So you got very, very mad at this thing, and you didn't like it hitting your bird, and it was just like not a good time. So you're just like, ah, and then you just slice it and it dies.
That's my eagle, you overgrown furball.
You know what hell we went through to get there?
Wrong beast, son.
Yep.
It just reminded me of it.
Michael says you monkey fuck, but I said that's the wrong beast.
Oh jeez. All right, Fawn, your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh god.
Clean your eyes out.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do more than that because I'm kind of fucked up right now.
Okay. Well, don't say that.
Well, not in a fun way.
Oh my.
Let me quote Red versus Blue here. I don't know what the technical military term for this is, but things are pretty fucked up down here. We need men. Dude, how long have you guys been alone down there?
Nice.
I actually need to figure out who says that because one of my friends, Taylor, actually voices somebody for Red versus Blue.
Oh, really? Cool.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
She was really cool. I need to figure out which one she does. So I called Malachi back over here to me,
Okay.
and I bite my tongue. Or first I put my bow down. I bite my tongue. And I yank the arrow out of my groin. Screaming.
Ow.
Screaming. Profusely.
Yep.
I drop the arrow, because I don't even want to look at it. And I take my water skin, and I empty it to where I try to clean out my eyes,
Okay.
or my eye, and Malachi's eyes.
Okay. Why don't
And
you roll me a cleaning?
Seriously?
should I?
It's gonna be an easy. Yeah, just roll a cleaning for both of you.
I swear to God, if it's a crit 1,
No.
fucking 4.
Why don't you add your dex to that?
It is my dex. Have it be good, please. 2. It's 6.
You get one of Malachi's eyes clean.
That's fine. I'll take it.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. So you're
My
still...
one eye is clean. I don't have a freaking arrow dick anymore, so I'll take it.
All right. So you're still taking -4 damage for the next. I think it's 1 turn, 1 or 2 turns.
23.
Negative. Okay. So yeah. So for the next turn, you're gonna still take a -4. You can Malachi is gonna still take about -2 until both of his eyes are completely clean.
There we go.
So instead of 3, it's 2.
That.
Okay. All right.
I don't like these dice.
Yeah, I feel
I
you.
get the feeling they don't like you either.
Very strongly.
Very strongly don't like dice. Did that bard wear off, Brendan?
Oh, the Bane?
Yeah, Bane. I'm sorry.
It lasts 10 rounds, so it should
It
still...
lasts 10 rounds? Okay. I thought for whatever reason lasts 4 rounds. Why did I think that? Okay, so +2 -4. That would be 15 to hit you.
I think that hits. Let's check.
Okay.
Yes, that does hit me.
That does hit? Okay. Alright, so give me another minute.
This is not a bad thing. I have Hellish Rebuke.
Oh dear lord. I feel bad for this wolf. Alright, so let me actually find Another dice. That is not a D8. Thank you very much. That is not a D8. Okay. So. Alright, so for its first attack, because now it's really mad. For its first attack, it does 6 damage. And then it's going to roll to try to attack again. And it does, and that's going to be 20, so it would probably attack again. But this time it's going to use its claws, so... 3, 6... That's going to be 8 damage on top of the... What did I say the first one was?
On top of the 6.
Okay.
So I'm down to 13. I
Yes.
spin around and snarl at it.
Okay. Yeah, so it took a really good chunk out of you. Like, it was like... Arr! It was not happy at all.
Okay, it needs to do a dex save.
Okay. Of 19?
If it succeeds, it takes half of 19 damage. I don't know if you roll up or down. If it fails, it takes the full 19.
Oof, okay. No, it crit failed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
In the words of the Emperor, oh no.
So it takes 19 damage?
Yep.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, fine then. I'm just teasing.
It should probably take more since the crit failed.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that first.
It went to do something charismatic and ended up shooting itself in the foot.
Yeah, oh my gosh. It probably would. It'll be stunned for dexterity for 1 round.
Sounds good.
This is still very clumsy. This is the clumsy wolf, we're gonna call it. So... Alright, so you took a very good chunk out of that. Alright, Titus, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So, I recocked my crossbow. I fired. This is gonna be my 5th shot. Wait, my 4th shot. So, I take careful aim at the werewolf. I yell at David to duck and fire.
I hit the ground.
And I hit a 5, so it hisses off into the darkness.
Yep.
Alright.
Sorry.
Alright, get at midnight. So I'm gonna send her moonlight. I'm gonna send her up here, so she gets flanking damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So is that bonus to hit or bonus to damage?
Brendan? What?
Let's see. Should be bonus to hit.
That's what I thought.
What's the bonus exactly?
I think it's advantage.
Okay.
For flanking, yeah, that's advantage.
Okay, I'll roll 2 dice. I got a 15 and a 18, so I'll take the 18.
Well, obviously. Okay. Go ahead, roll me damage.
Alright, that's again 2d4 plus 2. That is, that is a 4 and a 4 plus 2, so that is 10.
Sorry, I'm still eating food.
All good.
Alright, so... Moonlight's a very good doggy.
Yes.
She runs up, she takes just a huge chunk out of it, and is like, just wagging her tail, all very, very happy. Like, I did a thing.
Good girl.
Alright, Brendan. It is now your turn.
Alright. Going to take a 5-foot step so I'll be able to flank. And because he's this badly injured, I'm going to call in Dasher to hit him as well.
Okay.
Then let's have a look. I'm just trying to see if there are any useful spells I can cast. Alright, just going to lash out with the rapier.
Okay.
That will be 17.
That will hit.
That'll be 9 damage.
Okay.
And then how much damage does an eagle do?
Give me 1 second. I memorized the page number now, and I actually pulled it up. Okay. It will be +4 to hit, and 1d4 + 2 slashing damage for Titans.
1d4 plus 2. Okay, that will be 11.
No, that would be 13 to hit because it gets +4 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that'll be 13 to hit, and
And then 6 damage if that hits.
Yep, that does. All right. All right. So you both like hit it pretty hard. Like you guys are just not having it with this werewolf. You're just like ah, and so like it's down. It's hurting pretty badly, but it's still standing just a little bit. All right, Fallen. Are we gonna get rid of your blindness or?
Let's see. Because how I've been rolling. Wait, did it count for me cleaning my eye last time, or was that just for Malachi?
That kind of for you. So your eye is clean. Malachi's one eye is clean, and then the other one's a little bit hazy, so he's gonna take -2 to hit. You're gonna take -4 for I think just this turn to hit, and then that you being shot in the groin is over. So
yeah, it's that's understandable.
Okay.
In fact, she's gonna be so mad at that she's gonna tell Malachi to stay where he is.
Okay.
Pick up the arrow that she threw on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And use that arrow to aim and fire at the werewolf.
Okay.
I appreciate this. So that plus
You're gonna hit it. I promise you, you're gonna hit it.
Okay, cool.
And roll me damage plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay, character. Short bow 1d6 plus 2. Three.
Well, you hit it. It's kind of like stuck there in his arm a little bit. I mean, it's not too bad.
I'm kind of upset that I've had 4 crit fails.
It's okay.
At least you didn't crit fail.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a 1 and it was plus 2. But like it was a 1 for at least damage and not hitting.
Alright. So it tries to slash out at Moonlight because it really doesn't like Moonlight.
Hey!
Well, it doesn't!
Stay away from my wolf.
It didn't hit, so relax!
I'm still gonna shoot it.
Well, but then for its second attack, it tried like to bite it like Moonlight, like "Arr, arr, arr, arr," and then it like tried to turn around and like slash Brandon. And your AC is what again? I'm sorry.
AC is
Brendan?
13.
Hello. Did I mute myself?
13.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like my volume just like randomly cut out on me. What the hell? Okay. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
13.
13. Okay. So it's gonna be 21 and then -4, so it's gonna be 16. I'm sorry.
You'll hurt me.
I'm sorry.
This is good. I still have Hellish Rebuke.
Oh dear lord. This is not gonna be fun.
Give us hate that.
It's gonna do 9 points of damage.
I'm down to 4.
Hang on, David.
Alright, go ahead. Do your worst. Do your worst.
Staggering and reeling, I point my rapier at the werewolf. Down, boy.
Oh, that's your idea of a hellish rebuke?
Alright, and then what do I have to roll for this one?
Dex save. On a successful dex save, you take
Another
half of
19? Ugh.
that is my idea of a hellish rebuke.
I rolled a 3, okay? This is not a hellish rebuke. Alright, fine then. You know what? You just got so pissed off at it, and you were just like not having it today. That you just like kind of like half shouted it into the ground. It's dead. It's beyond dead. Just forget about it. Forget about it.
Avenge my groin.
Avenge my groin.
That is the weirdest battle cry I have ever.
Avenge my groin.
I served with Sir Perverted the Lewd once.
Alright.
I'm not sorry.
Oh, alright, so we are back to the map. Do we want to camp out for the night and rest?
I want to loot the werewolf bodies.
For what?
Don't they turn back to humans when you kill them?
Yes, I do.
I searched the bodies.
You find nothing.
Damn it.
Sorry, but they okay, you find one little thing of like weird grossed out meat like that has been there for like 4 or 5 days, like you don't even know how long.
I keep it away from moonlight and then I bury the 2 bodies.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Before you bury the 2 bodies, Fallen goes up to the one that threw the arrow back at her and kicks it.
I shake my head and just gonna mutter something about respect for the dead.
I mutter something about respect for my pussy.
I like.
She has a point.
I like hesitantly like light up my hand with healing energy, just like tap you on the shoulder and run away, and like hide. So do we want to make camp in this spooky, scary, deep dark forest?
For at least 8 hours.
For at least 8 hours?
That's probably better than getting in another fight without a rest.
I'll stand watch since I'm pretty well rested. And I didn't take any damage. I retrieved my bolts, by the way.
That's
So I tell the other 2, if you wish to rest, you can. Midnight and I will take turns guarding you.
okay.
Or Moonlight, sorry. Huh? Oh, you want water?
Pepper.
Oh, sure thing.
Peace.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Sorry, I had to finish my piece. It was really good. Okay, so we want to camp out for about 8 hours or so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so by the time you guys all finish with the werewolf and stuff, it's around noon the next day. Just so you guys know. So it's gonna be another day taken off.
And this will be enough time to heal everybody up, right?
Yes, 8 hours, and a full night's rest, quote unquote, is enough time to bring everybody up to full HP, full spells, and everything else like that. So
Alright.
where would we like to go? This is all blocked by like mountains and stuff, so just so you know. So you can either go back this
And we
way.
started over here, right?
You guys are right here where the little compass is.
Right, we're here, and we started here, so if it'll ping.
Over here. Yeah, you guys started right over there, and then you guys are right down here.
Okay.
So where would you like to go?
Probably just go to the north then, right? Just swing through here, see what we can find.
Okay. Fallen? Fallen.
I'm thinking.
Okay, just want to double check.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm going with those 2 then.
Mhm.
I pat Moonlight on the head for her excellent performance.
All right, so ping me where you guys want to go.
Excuse me.
Guys,
What?
can somebody ping me where they want to go?
David, you were here when I did that.
Okay.
So what we're going here?
Yeah.
Okay, over there. All right. Everybody, roll me a search, please.
Alrighty.
And search is plus what?
That's gonna be intelligence, if I'm not mistaken.
Alright, I got a 17, and Moonlight got an 11 plus. Shoot, let's see here. 11 plus 3, so 14.
You got
I got
18.
14, and Dasher does not see anything.
Even though it's the owl, it doesn't see anything. Okay,
I
so
got 18 and my dog got 10.
all right, so I think what was yours, Robert?
17.
17. Okay, so Fallen and Titus hear this. You guys hear kind of like a bear kind of like roaring in the distance a little bit.
I do my whole, the whole like hand up thing from like the military and like ready my crossbow.
Okay.
Can I tell which direction and how far away it is?
You can't really tell how far away it is. You either think it's like somewhere over here or over here.
Alright.
It's like somewhere in between that area.
I gesture with my other hand while holding the crossbow, like, and I whisper, there, close, this direction. Do we want to engage?
Well, that's up to you guys. So.
Do we only hear one bear or do you think it's multiple?
They usually travel alone unless it's a mother.
It's gonna be one. You guys are gonna hear one bear.
Then let's try and skirt around it. Unless we think it's the one thing causing harm to the dryad.
Wouldn't hurt to investigate.
Okay.
It could be hurt and need help. I mean, we don't have to kill it.
Like you
Fair
killed the
enough.
werewolves. Oh, did I say that? Alright. So what do you guys want to do? Do we want to go up here? Do we want to go back here? Or wait, here? Or do we want to go back down? And go up and around.
I vote we go in this direction towards
There?
Agreed.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so right about here-ish is where we want to...
Proceed with caution, everybody.
Okay. Alright, so everybody roll me another search, please.
13.
13? Okay.
Are we rolling another search?
Yep.
These two dice.
Fallen
don't see
sees
shit.
nothing.
None of us do.
Alright, I got a 17 again, and then a 10 for Moonlight, so...
Okay. So you're looking for the bear or the dryad?
I'm keeping an eye out for anything out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary? You don't see anything, but you kind of hear like rustling in the distance. You're not hearing the bear anymore, which is kind of concerning, but you hear rustling like somewhere like around up here or over. It will ping over here-ish.
Alright, I head in that direction cautiously, slowly with my crossbow drawn and pointed.
Alright, so by this, so do you guys want to come up here and here? Or here?
Might as well search thoroughly.
Up there?
Yeah, up here is good.
Alright. Alright, so by this time it's nightfall again, just so you guys know.
I'll light my torch again.
Alright.
I'll have my bow and draw and that's ready as well.
Roll me another search.
Alrighty. I'm starting to get antsy. We've been traveling through this forest and all we've seen is like scattered wildlife.
I don't see shit.
Okay, this time Dasher sees things.
Lucy's Moonlight gets a 12. I get a 13. So we're starting to lose our.
So
We're getting tired.
Brendan, I assume you're very familiar with the dark. So you realize kind of later than sooner, but yeah, kind of accidentally. It's not exactly very fun, but here, 1 second. You kind of run into a werebear. A werebear. So, okay, picture Hobbit werebear.
Okay, I immediately draw my crossbow and wonder why the 2 werewolves we killed are still on the field right next to us.
Oh, shut up. They're dead. They're gone. They went.
I get a flashback of deja vu like from earlier today, and I'm just like, but I get over it. Right,
like the werebear was eating their corpses. Like.
Colin just glares at them.
But we're miles away from where we buried them.
Maybe they moved. Maybe the werebear carried them. You don't know.
Oh Jesus! There's zombies in these woods.
Maybe he doesn't carry them. Like what's
I
wrong
take
with
my
that?
torch, hold high over my head, and scream, "We must burn the forest down! It's the only way!"
Oh jeez.
You get from orbit.
Huh?
Brendan, is he gonna move back with us, or did he like run on ahead of us?
That's up to you guys. Here I'll move it to the center for you guys.
All right. Oh shoot! It's a werebear.
Yeah, it's a werebear.
So you're the one with crossbow.
Yeah.
I draw my crossbow, aim at it, and prepare to fire.
Okay, everyone, roll me initiative.
Oh crap! What did we go?
21.
13.
Wow. All right.
13.
Nope.
3. All right. All right. Come on, animals. There we go. All right. So, Brendan, you go first.
All right. Let's see. Trying to decide what is the best thing, because Bane doesn't necessarily seem to do all that much most of the time.
All right.
I will put a hand on Titus's shoulder, and he is suddenly imbued with 4 temporary hit points.
Oh, for okay. So how long is that for?
Let's see.
I think until I lose him.
Up to 10 rounds. And and he cannot be frightened. No matter what happens, you cannot lose his nerve.
Oh, that's fine. I just wanted to add it so it ascends every time he.
Oh yeah, nerves of steel.
Yup.
Alrighty. And did Dasher want to do anything or?
Yes. Dasher, you said can move up to 10 feet a turn?
Yes. Speed of 10 feet, 60 feet of flying, I believe I said.
He's going 10 feet straight up.
10 feet straight up, we're not doing this thing again.
Yup.
I'm pretty sure this werebear is taller than werewolf, just so you know. Alright. Titus, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So I take aim, and I'm keeping Moonlight. I'm like holding on to Moonlight, like saying, "Stay, don't attack it."
Okay.
I'm taking careful aim and firing. 16.
16. Alright.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Alright. Rolling my d10 plus 2.
Actually forgot to put this.
That'll be 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay. So give me 1 sec. I forgot to put in the how many hit points it has. Jeez, I'm an idiot. So 8 points of damage. Okay. To be fair, I didn't know how hard this thing was gonna be until until I actually read the hit points. My bad. So this may be a little bit tougher than what you guys are used to.
We can take it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. So yeah, you hit it, but it's kind of like it doesn't bleed a lot. It bleeds like a little bit, and it kind of just like bites it off, like like it snaps that crossbow in half, or the bolt in half, I should say.
Well, that's not good.
All right. And did you want Moonlight to move? I'm sorry.
No, she's staying right by my side. I think she's cowering and shaking a little bit.
Okay. All right. So it's the werebear turn. And it's gonna straight come right up here to you, Brendan. It just wants to say hello.
Hello.
And it was 13, correct?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. 18. All right. So give me 1 second. So as you guys are like trying to look at this thing, you realize it's holding an axe. By the way, it's holding an axe.
What?
Is it in its hybrid form?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, crap. That doesn't count. Crap. I think it was a high number anyway, but I don't care. The dice just keeps wanting to roll off my table. Okay, so that's going to be how does 24 damage sound?
Terrible.
I'm sorry.
I'm still alive.
Okay, good.
Okay, he needs to make me a dex throw.
Yep, I got that covered.
Oh,
20? What? Wait, hold on.
kill it.
Wait, hold on. Serious
Burn.
question. Serious question right now. Is it?
Yes.
Am I having to roll a 20 right now to beat this, or?
Save your butt.
We never figured out what the DC was on any of this.
Really? Let's go with your DC. What's your DC right now?
On charisma, let's see, 18.
18? Oh my gosh, you have
Not
a
much
high
better.
freaking DC. I rolled a 14 and I don't get even a plus dex on this shit. Oh, did baby bear hurt? And oh, poor baby. Oh, my poor baby bear. So you did a lot of damage. Well, you did some damage. He still doesn't look like he's even that hurt.
I smell barbecue.
But this poor barbecue's bear. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, this bear is kind of like wielding its axe very like madly, like. Arr! All right, Fallen, it is your turn.
I'm afraid to roll.
Why are you afraid to roll?
Because I had an arrow dick the last time.
I yell at her, forget about the arrow dick. There's a giant fucking bear with an axe in front of us.
I didn't want an axe dick.
Well, keep in mind, I think like 24 damage would kill her in an instant. Right?
Okay. So Fallen, having her bow and arrow already pre-drawn, takes aim right at the bear's. Let's do eye.
Okay.
And tries to fire. 10.
That will not hit.
I didn't think it would.
It's like hide is so thick that it just kind of kind of moved his shoulder just in time for you to like to hit the shoulder in for it to like kind of stick in the fur as it like just shuffles it out and like lands on the ground. And then he like smashes the arrow with his like foot kind of and stands up and like roars like Arr!
So because Fallen's so close to this bear, it kind of feels a spit going on her face. And she just looks at Malachi and goes, and
Get it.
Malachi goes and tries to attack.
All right.
8.
8. Malachi's eating a flower. Malachi likes the flower.
Malachi.
But even like the bear's fur is like too thick for Malachi. All Malachi's doing is like kind of like biting at the fur and making it wet. All right, Brendan, it is your turn.
This isn't going well.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step back and try to heal. Healing word.
Absolutely.
I'm going to get 2d4 plus 4 back. Alright, I get 12 back.
Alright.
I'm going to call Dasher down as a screen, opening up on the bear.
Alright, go right ahead.
Ooh.
What?
I know what I'm doing.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to do plus 4. I know that hits. Alright, so go ahead and roll me that damage.
That will be 5.
5? Alright. So it's very mad. It's like and it like claws at it, and its talons are like super sharp. So it does 5 damage. It's not a huge amount of damage, but still, it did a good job. Alright, Titus, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw the crossbow behind me and draw my dwarven thrower. But I'm not gonna attack. Instead, I'm gonna extend my arms out in front of me and point alternatively at David, Fallen, and Moonlight, and utter a divine blessing, which gives you 1d4 for 10 rounds to all saving throws, attack rolls, and damage rolls.
Okay, so Brendan and Fallen?
Brendan, Fallen, and Moonlight.
Well, how can it do Moonlight? Because
I just go.
Okay. Oh, so it can do 3 people.
Them in sequence, and it affects 3 people, and it gives them 1d4 to all of their attack rolls, damage rolls, and saving throws. So it's basically the opposite of Bane.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
And then,
with how much these dice hate me, I appreciate you.
Alright, and then I whistle to Lucy and have her move up to flank the bear.
Okay.
Or, not Lucy, Moonlight. Son of a. And I have her turn and take a huge chomp at it.
Alright, so go ahead.
Alright, so that's an 18.
I don't even need to hear the plus on that, just roll me damage.
Good girl! Well, wait, she also got advantage on that, so it doesn't really matter. So, I'll just roll a second d4 for the blessing.
Okay.
So she got 1, 3, and 3 plus 2, so she got 9 damage.
9 damage? Really? That's it?
Yeah.
I expected more. It's like I was bracing for like a 20 there, like, and then I'm like, oh, phew, okay. Oh yeah, sure, whatever you say. Alright. So Moonlight took a really good chunk out of this big bear here. She did her master proud. She took a big chunk out of it.
Good girl.
Alright. And then, alright, so the bear's gonna try to go for you, Fallen.
Yay.
Okay. What's your AC?
What's my HP?
AC, armor class.
Oh, 13.
This is gonna hurt. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Alright, so I need this one. It does 14 damage. So it just takes this like war axe and it just like slices at you and it takes like 14 damage. Alright. However, the next thing it does is very surprisingly, it just like roars like
I roar back.
You
Like
roar
in,
back.
like in the Mummy. Rah!
Well, then a werewolf pops up.
What? Serious?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
It heard its buddy yelling, so it just kind of like popped up and it's gonna just kind of like rush over here to try to see what's going on. So now, Fallen, what are you gonna do?
Okay. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I took 14 damage.
Yes. So, like, you know how you have that green bar?
There it is. I couldn't find the.
You just type in, there you go. Yeah, you got it.
I figured it out.
Good job.
What else do I have? Detect magic. Detect evil good.
I believe this
Poison,
was...
cure wounds.
Okay, so I'm going to have Fallen try again to aim for the damn bear's eye.
Aww.
Okay, this is just making me mad. Even with the +4, it's 6.
Well, plus your dexterity, too.
Plus my dexterity too, so that's 8.
That will not hit. I'm sorry.
And let me see if Malachi will hit if she attacks.
Don't forget to add the 1d4.
Yeah, well, she
I
did.
did. It was 8.
It was 8. So that will
And
still not hit.
Malachi was 11
Oh, 11?
with
On
dexterity. Yeah.
the bear or the werewolf?
On bear.
Bear? Okay. Okay, that will hit, so please roll me damage.
Yay!
Because I think it gets
And
+4, right? Wolves get +4 to hit.
Hold on.
Pretty sure they get +4 to hit.
I think they just get plus. Wait, hold on. Do they?
I'm pretty sure it's +4 to hit.
Yeah, it's 1d20 plus 4 to hit.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a 13 to hit. So that's 5 damage, alright?
5 damage.
So Malachi feeling very, very bad for you. His poor master. Decides he's gonna take a big old chunk out of the bear for you, and be like, oh looky what I got now. Look at what I got now. All right. All right. So Brendan, what would you like to do?
I will step up to flank.
Okay.
And take a swing.
Go right ahead.
Plus the D4. So that's going to be a 7. That's probably going to miss.
Unfortunately, yeah, his hide's a little bit too thick for that.
However, I do have flanking.
Oh yeah, don't you get advantage on that?
Yep. He just
that
did.
gives me the advantage. So 13 plus 4, 17, 21. Pretty sure that'll hit.
That will hit. So go ahead and roll me damage.
3.
3.
His hide's still really thick.
His hide is a little bit thick, but you did manage to make him bleed a little bit. I mean, it wasn't
Big shot.
It's like a paper cut.
Yeah, it was a big paper cut.
Hey, those still really hurt. And Dasher misses.
Oh, come on, Dasher.
Oh, wait a second. Also get another D4 from the blessing.
Oh yeah, don't forget to roll. Oh wait, I forgot to roll that for. Oh no, wait, I did roll that for Moonlight.
Okay.
Okay, so that's an extra 2.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright. So you took a decent chunk out of him. Alright, Titus, it is your turn.
I debate briefly the merits of casting another spell, but then I say fuck it, and I throw my dwarven hammer directly at that stupid bear's head.
Roll with disadvantage because Dasher's in the way.
Oh shoot. Okay, don't forget I also can add 1d4, so let's see it.
That's fine.
3 dice. Oh, damn, one of those is a natural 20. The other one is a 15.
A 15? Okay, that'll still hit, so go ahead.
Alrighty, let's see here. What was the rules for that dwarven thrower? If I threw it, 2d8 plus 7. So where are my d8s at? 1. No, that's not a d8. Where's my damn d8s at? There we go. 17 damage.
17? Wow. Okay. So you hit it.
Alright, now, oh wait, I forgot to roll my d4, so,
You gotta remember to roll
19
your
damage.
D4. 19 damage? Okay.
And now I'm rolling for Lucy. Or Moonlight.
You wanna change the name? Jeez.
No, it's the alcohol. Okay,
It's alcohol?
Alright, she got 14 plus the d4. 17.
That will hit. So go ahead and roll me damage.
Alrighty. 3d4 plus 2. 2 and 3, so 5. 7 and 8. 8 damage.
8 damage?
Yeah.
Well, you just got really mad at it, so you like threw your warhammer and it kind of like bashed it like pretty hard. Like there's a little bit of blood coming out of its like mouth a little bit. It's just, and then on top of like the hammer, like Moonlight just kind of went and like took it from the backside and just like bit it. So this poor werebear is not having a good day. Alright, so da-dun, 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 dun, 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 dun. What's Moonlight CC? What did I tell you?
DC?
Yeah.
I think it's 14. No, it's 13.
It's 13?
Yeah.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Alright, well, the werewolf, one of its claws does not attack, so let's roll for the other one. The other claw does hit. So, it's going to take 5 points of damage.
So she's down to 11.
Yeah, so she just kind of got clawed by the other paw. Like she kind of like dodged the first one and then just got caught by the other one.
Don't hurt my doggy.
And then this poor bear is just not having it with you, Brendan. It is very mad. Actually, hold on. Let's see who it's gonna attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, probably 4 since it's out of that way. So
I'm not sure.
uh-oh. Da-dun, da-dun. I don't think you noticed. Anyway, it's going after Moonlight again. Just
No.
FYI. Well, it's hammer missed the first time, and then what's its 13? So, ooh, it got close, but it didn't hit. It didn't hit. So, Moonlight save for this round. All right, Fallen, it is your turn.
I'm gonna have Malachi attack first.
All right.
I want him to attack the bear. And that will be 13.
13. Okay.
13.
Yep, that will hit. Go ahead.
Okay. So that's this one.
And then is she still getting a plus?
Yeah, it lasts about as long as Bane does, so 10 rounds.
Okay, so does she also get a? Did you add another 1d4 to that? Fallen?
It's 2d4 plus 2 originally, I think. So it's at plus 4 because of his spell.
Yeah. Oh wait. You're having Malachi do it. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't cast
Right. I'm sorry. I thought that was you for whatever reason. Okay, so Malachi's a good doggo. Yeah. Took a big bite into it, like "Arrgh." It's bleeding. And he took and it's bleeding like not super, but a good enough amount.
Okay.
What would
And
you
then
like
I'm
to do?
going. What?
What would you like to do?
Close. Am I able to attack?
Yep, you're able to attack.
Yay! I'm gonna try and shoot an arrow right at his butt.
Okay. Shoot at its butt.
Hey!
Wow. That'll work. Go ahead and roll me just some damage.
And that is a 1d6 plus 2.
Plus 4 or 1d4.
Which is 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 4, 8.
Roll me 1d8.
1d4.
Yeah, 1d4. Yeah. I can't talk. So that's 3. So that's gonna be 7 damage.
7. Cool.
Yep. So
Yay.
you shot at its butt. You hit.
If I do the eye, I don't get it, but if I do his ass, I get it.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's
So now
dead.
it has a little arrow sticking out of its butt now.
It has a double tail.
All right, Brendan, it is your turn.
All right. That'll hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Please roll me damage.
Plus 3 plus 2, so 13.
13. Holy crap. Okay. Well, you hit it. Can you? Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask.
Dasher, I'm pretty sure misses.
You got a 17, right?
No.
Oh.
I got the 17.
Oh, okay.
No, you're right. I keep double clicking because you have to double click in Fantasy Ground. So yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he did get a 17. Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead. Dasher's a good birdo.
And 9 damage.
9 damage? Alright. He's a very good birdo because he just keeps clawing. His claws are very, very long, so they're able to penetrate that armor. So, 9 damage, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
The words of Bilbo Baggins. Eagles really do solve all our problems, don't they?
They really do. You know what? They should have had the Eagles take them to Mordor, drop it into the volcano. I'm just saying, we could have ended it all right there. All right, so your eagle did a very good job, and this bear is now really hurting. All right, Titus, it is your turn.
I'm still mad at the bear for hurting my doggo.
Oh, jeez.
So
Roll to swear.
I swear viciously in Celestial at it, which still manages to sound beautiful because it is a beautiful language. And I hurl my hammer as hard as I physically can at it. I will roll.
Now all I can picture is like when you swear, you're going, ah!
So I get...
No, that's the bleep.
Yes.
So
It's like swearing in a sing-song voice.
I'm sorry?
15 with my dice roll.
Yes. Roll me damage.
Okay. Let's see here. See how much damage this bad boy does.
Did you do with disadvantage because Dasher's still in the way and you haven't moved?
No. Want me to reroll?
Roll one more dice for me.
That one was an 18.
Okay, so yeah, you're still gonna hit.
Okay, so I do 6 plus 3, so 9 plus 7 is 16 damage.
16. Wow. All right.
That's a powerful artifact I have.
I know. Why did I ever give you that?
I don't know.
Why did I ever do that? That was foolish of me. I'm just kidding. So you hit it pretty good, and now it's like really, really hurting.
Okay.
And also plus you remember you got the +4 to hit, right? Each time.
Yeah, I rolled that in.
Okay. All right, just want to make sure. All right, this wolf is going to go after. Ooh, I got 3 targets. All right. Here, let me roll this real quick. It is going to go after Fallen. What's with the It's okay. It's okay. I mean, as long as you don't have a natural 10 armor. I think you have 13, right?
Yeah, I have 13 for AC.
Alright, so one of its claws misses. And the other claw misses too. So you're okay. Your armor's tough.
Yay!
Alright, the bear has still about 4 people to go after, so let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got it. It's gonna go after you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've rolled and it said you. Alright. So the first claw misses for sure. Ooh. The second claw's gonna hit though. Or the second axe, I should say, is gonna hit though. So that's going to be 8 points of damage. Falling. Yep. That bear ain't happen. It ain't happen. How are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm looking at my health.
Alright, it's your turn.
I see the bar, it's bad.
Yep. It's your turn. It's now or never. What are you going to do?
Put it down.
I'm going to Disneyland.
Oh, I want to go to Disneyland.
Disney World, because that's
Hell
demonstrated.
yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, Star Wars next year, just saying.
Hey, you know what's cool?
Ugh.
I got to see it, like, I see little bits and pieces of it when I go to Disneyland or Disney World.
Oh, that's so awesome. We
We
saw
see the back of rocks.
we saw part of the Millennium Space Falcon while we were at Disneyland last time, so that was like awesome.
That
Oh.
sounds like it.
Speaking of this, I did tell you I worked at Disney World for a little bit for Avatar, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I remember seeing that on Facebook.
Dude, learning the language was bleh.
Really?
You had to learn Navi.
Bleh.
Oh
I had
yeah,
to learn Navi.
that would have sucked. I'm sorry.
Well, it's like the basic greeting would be like Kelt e uniperte, solo uniperte, Abby, Valley Umurata to say got.
Nerd.
Shut up. And to summarize that, it's hi there, welcome. My name's Abby. Welcome to the Valley of Moara.
Eek.
It's a bitch. Anyways.
Yeah, I believe it.
Languages are not easy.
Especially when nobody
Nobody
only gave us the
understands it.
words, but they wouldn't tell us the pronunciation.
Oh, jeez.
And like,
How'd they expect you to learn it then?
well, this is how Kelt A is spelled.
What?
Yeah.
stupid.
So clearly the Na'vi don't know how to spell.
No.
And that's pronounced Celt A.
Count A.
That's so weird.
Sounds like Celtic.
Celtic
Wouldn't
is
that
actually
make
easier.
more sense?
I mean, it sounds Celt A. It sounds like they're trying to say Celtic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like that.
That's so weird.
So I'm gonna shoot the bear in the butt again.
Well, the bear's facing you now.
I could try and aim under its legs. No, I'm joking.
You want to shoot at its balls.
Shoot the-
Okay, go
yes,
for it.
shoot the bear in the balls.
Shoot the bear in the balls. Go.
I could, especially given my day.
You know what? Go ahead, shoot the bear in the balls. You can.
I'm gonna try.
Shoot. Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try
I
it.
guess we're gonna shoot the bear in the balls. This poor bear and this poor balls.
Hey,
And that will
do
hit.
I get the
So roll
bonus,
me some
though?
damage.
Let me see, short bow. 1d6 plus 2.
And then plus 4 for what Titus gave you. So 1d4.
Yeah.
So that's
Yay.
4. And then 1d4. You shot it in the balls and it died.
Oh!
She brought it down.
She shot it in the balls. I mean, anything
Because
would
I got
die.
shot in the groin. One enemy deserves to be shot in the groin.
Alright, so does Malachite want to attack this werewolf here?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead.
Go, Malachi. 11.
Plus
Wait,
4,
dexterity.
so that's 15.
Oh, yeah. 15.
Yep, that will hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage. Goodbye, my friend bear. Sniffle, sniffle.
He got neutered.
Wait, what happened?
The bear got neutered.
Oh, poor bear. Did the bear deserve to get neutered? Let's just ask the real questions
Titus
here.
crosses his legs and mutters about no man deserving that.
Good thing it's not a man, it's a bear.
It's a werebear! So technically speaking, yes,
It's half
it
a
is.
man.
Yeah. Well, you know what? At least
Well, now it's no man, apparently.
And it's no bear.
This is so horrible. Oh my god.
I rolled 8.
Okay. Alright, so your wolf is a very good wolfo, and it just like took like huge it just like bit at its tail and like just like it's following in your footsteps of biting butts.
There you go. That's biting his tail.
Yep. Exactly. Brendan, it is your turn.
Then swing around. And slashing. So 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay.
Will that hit?
Yep. That will hit.
So that will be 7 and 3, 10 plus 2, so 12 damage.
12 damage? Alright. Sorry, it's like so confusing. I'm trying to like follow it and like chat.
Yep, no, I keep double clicking. It's old habit. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Alright, so that was 13, correct?
Yep.
Alright.
And then the eagle gets 14, right?
Wait, the eagle gets...
Because the eagle rolled a 10. You said it's a plus 4, right?
I believe I did. Let me double check my book here. It's so weird. I know the page number by heart now.
Oh, good.
Let's see here. Yes, it is plus 4, so it's like a wolf, basically.
Okay.
So you did 13 damage, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then, let's see.
And that was plus 4, so that'd be 14, so that will hit, so go ahead.
That'll be 7 damage.
7 damage? Alright. All right, so but between both of you, you kind of like slashed it, and then Dasher like came up behind you, and you kind of double teamed this poor little wolf here. And you took a pretty good chunk out of both of them. All right, Titus, it's your turn.
Alrighty. So I'm just gonna. I kind of just feel bad for this wolf.
Oh, how
But
sweet.
not bad enough that I'm not gonna try to put it out of its misery. I'm just like, oh, the poor thing's been savaged. It would be immoral to not like just put it out of its misery. So I move up 5 steps, or yeah, 5 feet, and
I'm giving him this like intense look right now. Oh, it'd be a poor thing to put it out of its misery. I'm gonna got cocked my butt.
Well, I'm not gonna hit.
Good. Wait, what is it? Is it a 1?
No, it's a 4.
Dang. Okay. I thought it was 1 because I was gonna be like,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna roll for midnight now. Or moonlight. Moonlight, get him.
See, now you want it to become midnight like me.
Alright, 17.
17. Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes, girl. 3 plus 1. 4, 7, 9.
9. Okay. Does 9 damage. That's so mean of the doggo. Alright. So, being the good wolfo she is, she just kind of like went and like took how would I, sorry, my words today. She went and bit its arm and took like a good bite out of it. So now it has like an arm blade and it like howls in pain. Alright. Wolfo's turn. So first we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not joking when I say I am very sorry.
It's going after Fallen again.
I rolled a 4. What do you want me
Fair
to
enough.
do?
I'm a dead.
If it hits, well, yeah, it's gonna hit. Yeah, you guys need to say Fallen. You guys need to really say Fallen.
Fallen has.
Alright, so 4. You're taking 10 points of damage. Roll me a will save, please. Or Constitution save, I'm sorry.
What did I roll for Constitution?
Plus your Constitution modifier.
So just a D20?
Yep. 1d20 plus Constitution.
13.
13. You're gonna be pretty passed out, so here. So every single time, it's gonna be harder and harder to wake up. So you guys better kind of save her fast. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. And dead. All right. So
Wait.
oh, yeah, and a time clock. Okay, so you guys got about 3 turns until she's completely dead. Just FYI.
Okay, I got this.
All right. Does Malachite want to attack?
Yeah, Malachi's gonna attack for, like, in a rage.
Okay.
He's gonna try and yank that tail off.
Oh, doggo mad. Doggo very mad.
I actually have +2, so that's like 20.
Well, it's +4 for the doggo, so.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, 23.
Yeah, so. Alright, so go ahead and roll me damage, please. That's
That would be 7.
7? Alright.
And then I do another D4, right?
Not for him, because it was only for you.
Okay.
From Titus, so.
7.
Alright. Malachi did not like seeing his owner getting hurt there. So he took a huge chunk out of that werewolf for you. Because he is not happy that his master's on the ground.
Good Malachi, I would say, if I was alive, but I'm not.
Alright, Brendan, it is your turn.
let's see. I'm going to step back and cast Healing Word on Fallen.
Okay. Go ahead.
Appreciate you.
So, Fallen, how much in the hole are you?
Let's
Negative what? Because I remember it was 10. What were you at before that 10 damage?
4.
You're at 4. So you need to at least heal 7 points of damage, Brendan, to bring her back.
There you go.
There we go.
That's unfortunate. That means I'm going to have to cast it as a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Don't. I've got this. I've got
Oh,
it on hand.
okay, so Titus says that he can do it.
I'll do it. You concentrate on killing this thing.
All right.
Alright, so you don't have to count it as a move. You can go back to where you were if you wanted to.
All right. In that case, I will just open up on him.
Alright, go right ahead.
So 16 plus a d4, pretty sure that hits.
Yep, go right ahead.
Oh, not. I said a d20. We're supposed to be a d4. I wish that
Yeah.
it gave 20 to damage, but that'll be 9 damage.
9 damage? Alright.
And then for Dasher, that's gonna miss. Is Dasher.
I'm sorry, it is.
And Dasher is not really flanking with the corpse, so that'll be bad.
Yeah. So you got it pretty good. You're like, no, Fallen, no! And so you like kind of hit the werewolf really, really hard. All right, Titus, it's all up to you. What are you gonna do?
I am going to take a 5-foot step here, and since I'm level 4, I have a 20 hit point pool to give to her with Lay on Hands.
Really? Okay.
So
do you have to roll 1d20 or?
No.
No?
I have an automatic. I can give it to her no matter what.
I love it. All right.
I put one hand on her chest just below her windpipe, the other one on her forehead, and surround myself with divine power and shove it into her to try to make it heal her.
Do you need to roll a spellcraft? No? Okay. Alright, so Fallen! You're back in the game with 14 hit points.
Yay! I appreciate you.
Don't mention it. Now, Moonlight, savage him!
Go right ahead.
There.
Oh crap, it fell off my laptop. 2.
That's not gonna hit. I'm sorry.
Moonlight chases her tail.
Savage. She heard sick.
Savage? What? Okay, actually, I forgot to do one thing. So we still have about 4 people. Alright, so Brendan, it's going after you now.
All right.
That's going to be a 12 is probably not going to hit, so
Not quite.
yeah. Your armor's too hard when it tries to bring down that claw. So now it's like bringing down another claw, and it does not hit either. So you are safe. Fallen, get revenge. Go for it.
Oh, I plan to. Real quick, just for character progression, Fallen looks over to Titus and actually gives him a hug.
Aww.
And says thank you.
I kind of like, just like shuffle my feet and go, don't mention it.
Aww.
And she, in one quick motion, turns away from the hug, readies her arrow, and shoots the wolf in the butt.
You go shoot that wolf in the butt. Roll for butt shoot.
Back.
I scratch my head and go, I think this distinct feeling you enjoy shooting things in the butt.
Alright, so
It had a good aim last time.
so that's not gonna hit. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I go Malachi and be like, Malachi, I'm back. Sick 'em.
Yep.
And Malachi charges.
Alright.
And is too distracted that I'm back.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, master.
Hi, master. I'm very happy. All right.
What?
Yep. Definitely. All right. So, Brendan, time for you to get revenge for Fallen.
Ah. Okay, that should hit.
Yes, it does. Go right ahead.
And 12.
Well, he definitely got revenge for you, Fawn, because that wolf is dead.
Yay!
Yay! Let's loot the body.
Oh my god.
Cheering!
What is with you and bodies?
Steal all the
Cheers.
fur.
Oh
Cheers,
no.
cheers, cheers.
I've been
Cheers,
playing
cheers,
God
cheers.
of War and the Blood Ravens. They steal everything.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, if you're playing God of War, make sure that you get laid any chance you can, because you get a lot of blood orbs that way.
Dawn of War, not God of War.
I thought you said God of War. I got excited.
No, there's a Space Marine chapter that
Oh
they've
jeez.
acquired a lot of other chapters' war gear over the years, and no one knows why or how.
Bad chicka
Because
wow wow.
they are the Emperor's blood magpies.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. So they did.
Can we loot the bodies this time?
Yes, you can try to loot the bodies. Go ahead and try to loot bodies for me.
Roll a search.
Yep. Roll me a search. I'm gonna just move you guys back to the other thing.
19.
19. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Might as well give it a shot.
Oh Jesus. Now
I got
you
nat
roll a
20.
20.
19. Fallen gets it.
Fallen, you get the pelt.
Hey!
You're like,
That's
I'm.
what you get for killing my ass.
Yep.
So,
Brendan and Titus, you guys get like the gosh, a necklace. Like you take the teeth out of each of the the wolf and the werebear, and you guys can decide who gets what. But you guys get a necklace of each.
cool. I want the werebear. Damage to it.
Roll me a 1d20 to see who gets it.
Crap. That wasn't even a d20.
That's if Brendan wants to give it to you.
19.
15.
Okay.
Dibs.
Apparently he called dibs. No, he rolled a 19 if you couldn't hear that. So. Alright. So you get, Fallen gets the pelt because that's the thing that actually killed her. So.
I get revenge. I don't care.
Yep, exactly. You definitely get revenge. Alright, so where would we like to go now? Or, do we want to roll another search again? Or do we want to move again? Or.
I need to rest if I'm going to replenish my lay on hands ability.
Okay.
I don't want to tend to Moonlight's injury.
Okay. Does everybody want to rest for the night?
Makes the most sense, especially
We
with
can do that.
Fallen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So you guys rest for another night. And, sorry, I'm accumulating your, days here. Alright, and then, so it's the next morning. And, do we want to roll another search? Do we want to go somewhere else?
I'm going to roll a search with Moonlight.
Okay. Everybody, feel free to roll search if you'd like.
Moonlight chasing butterflies. I got a 15.
Oh, jeez.
I'm still waking up.
Yep, Fallen's had a very hard night.
20. Not natural, but 20.
That's still very, very good.
Malachi got 16.
So, Brendan, you kind of hear weird noises coming from over here. Like, very, very weird noises.
Let's see.
If you can see me pinging.
I can.
Okay.
So, define weird. What's it sound like?
I'll send it to you, Dan. I'll send it to you on Facebook as a joke.
Okay. It kind of sounds like a weird kind of like I like trees moving and just kind of almost screeching almost, and just a lot of like shuffling and bustling and stuff.
That sounds like we found our target.
Have you, Hattie? You can stop listening, David. I just wanted to send that as a joke.
Okay. So where do we want to go?
Well, if you want to go over here, all we would have to do is cross this little bridge.
Yep. The little bridge right there. Yep. So what does everybody want to do?
I vote we cross the bridge and head towards the chanting.
Let's take a look.
All right.
Colin draws her bows and says, "One last time."
Yep.
I ready my war hammer.
Alrighty. So you guys enter a new area. Hold on. Oh, come on. Come on, don't be like that. There we go. And if you guys scroll down a little bit, there's your dryad in the center.
Oh. Okay. Is she tied to her tree, or is she just freestanding?
Here. As you guys approach, I'm gonna move you guys back to this here. Feel free to hear yourselves while I do this.
I appreciate you.
I'm assuming my temporary hit points are worn off by now.
Yes, yes. So I'll there we go. All right. So here, sorry. Here, I'll close this for temporary purposes. So in the center is can you guys see the tree? I don't know if you guys can see the tree in the center. This one?
Yeah.
You can see that one? Okay. So it's very dead, very very kind of like strange looking. If you guys want to roll me a spot check, you guys
tied to intelligence or
spot is going to be. Give me 1 second here.
It should be like any other kind of perception, right?
It's a wisdom.
Okay.
I've got a bonus to wisdom like this one, so.
I have no wisdom.
Okay. Both Lucy or Moonlight and I got 14, so I got 15, and she got.
Well, you can't. The wolf can't be like. Bark, 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 bark.
17. She gets 17. I get 15.
What I'm trying to say is your wolf can't bark to you. You guys, since you guys can't talk to animals, so it's gonna be just you guys spotting the tree here.
Basically, we both got 10.
Yeah. So, so from what you guys can tell, it's really kind of blackish, and there's this druid. Just the difference between like from going back a little bit, from what Fallen knew about dryads, because she's an expert in dryads. Normal dryads would be like really lush and green. This one is black with very red eyes.
Ooh, that's not good.
Bad feeling about this.
Yep.
That means it's not going to talk. This is, I don't know if it's hexed or poisoned or what, but there's something wrong with this dryad. It's not going to be a normal dryad.
So what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to try to talk to it?
Can we find her actual tree?
That is her tree that she's standing next to.
I don't see a tree on my screen.
You don't see the tree? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. All right.
That tree. That tree.
There we go. Now I see
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry. That's why I was asking if you guys could see it.
Okay, I whispered to the two of them. Okay, I'm gonna go try to heal the tree with a lay on hands and some divine magic. You two distract the dryad long enough for me to make it over there without her like tearing my eyes out.
I nod.
Okay.
Unless either of you has like caring for tree as like a bonus feat.
Okay, so everyone roll me a knowledge nature real quick.
Okay. 14.
What's that based off of?
You got a feat.
That is going to be based off of intelligence.
13 then.
So 8.
8? Okay. And what was yours, Robert?
15.
15? Okay, so Robert, you would know that the dryad can speak Elvish or Sylvan. Or
I can speak Elvish.
Sylvan.
Okay,
I can't
talk. You two can speak to it in Elvish. I can't. So I'm gonna go try to fix the tree. You keep her talking, and don't let her notice what I'm doing, because I don't think she'd take kindly to me messing with her tree, even if it is to help her.
Okay.
Do you think we should go more toward the east while he goes around toward west?
Might as well.
I'm gonna send Moonlight with you. She's gonna do that. I'm gonna just move myself into this tree here.
Okay.
Look at the shiny distraction.
Yeah, look at the distraction. Bark.
So every.
Bark.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so Fallen calls out to the dryad in Elvish to get its attention.
Just roll me 1d20 to see if you do. See how loud your voice is.
Not that loud at all.
Very quietly. Brendan, would you like to try?
I'm going to call out in Elvish, well met.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me to roll 1d20 to just see if you try to get her attention. Like
This dryad doesn't fucking care about us.
No, she don't care about you at all. Alright, so
I'm going to pull out, what was that instrument? The DOS lute.
okay.
And start playing a lullaby.
Alright. Go ahead.
Do it.
Would that be plus charisma?
Yes.
Then 16.
16? Okay.
Would I be able to join him and sing in Elvish?
Yeah, you go right ahead and try to sing in Elvish.
8.
You're kind of singing a little bit poorly there, but at least you got
the there.
At least you got the dryad's attention. However, now that she's looking at all of you, everyone, Moonlight, Dasher, Fallen, Brendan, and Malachite, you need to roll me a wisdom saving throw. It's gonna be,
no, 13.
Only 13? Okay.
Oh!
Huh?
I got 19.
Alright.
Let me see. Malachi got 16.
Roll me one for Dasher, Brendan.
Oh, I got high rolls.
Dasher's mine.
So everyone but Brendan, Brendan, she charmed you. She's a pretty good looking dryad, huh?
I'll fuck myself out of this situation.
Alright.
Oh, I have an advantage on charm saves.
Read DM of the Rings.
have an advantage on charm saves.
Alright. Oh, okay. Well, you rolled a 19 anyway, so you're
I know.
good.
It's good though. I kind of just glance over at Brandon and be like, "You gotta be kidding me."
And Brendan, you know that she's a trusted friend, and that needs to be heeded and protected, right? I mean, you two go way back.
Paul looks over and says, "You gotta be kidding me." He's like, "What? She gave me wood."
I thought you were supposed to give her your wood.
Alright.
It's a
Oh,
equal
man.
wood relationship.
Oh. Alright. Alright, so, although you're, under the Dryad's control, you take the Dryad's quests, or, requests or actions as most favorably as you can, okay?
Okay.
And, and, each time, each time the Dryad or its allies do anything harmful to the target, so that would be you. Anytime somebody harms you, like it has to be the Dryad, or if it tries to charm somebody else and they try to hurt you, you can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on success. Otherwise, it will last for 24 hours or until the Dryad dies.
Oh God.
Yeah. Quick, someone spot some sense
I'm
in
gonna
it.
try to fix it. I'm gonna try and fix it. Don't fucking tell it I'm here.
Alright, and then if you do a saving throw, you're immune to the Dryad's charm for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
So,
So Fallen kind of is starting to see what's going on, and she just shakes her head.
alrighty.
And I just like face palm. Is she like 100% like looking over at them? She's not looking anywhere towards me.
She's watching them right now, but yeah, you can go right ahead.
I'm gonna move very, very quietly over here.
Okay.
And then keep moving until I'm on the other side of her tree trunk.
Roll me a sneak.
Okay. Oh wait, what do I add to that, if anything?
Let me see.
I believe sneak would be, and I want to say, oh gosh,
Is it dexterity, you think?
Dexterity.
yeah, it's dex.
Yeah, I got a 0 bonus for it. Let's see here. 16.
Yeah, hide from her.
Okay.
For right now.
Okay. Okay. So I'm how far away from the trunk?
The trunk is down here.
So
Yeah,
here.
right. Yeah, right there.
Okay, so I have to move like right there.
Yes.
To like actually physically touch.
Yes.
Okay.
So Brendan, she's kind of like, oh, like what are, she's kind of like asking you, kind of like, oh, what are they doing here? What do you want to say?
I can understand her.
They're doing what I'm doing.
I can fully understand her.
So
I just say, "We're here to help you."
Okay, good.
help me.
I take a deep breath. I like let out a very quiet.
Okay.
But before Brendan says any more, Fallen just goes,
Just run up and put your hand over his mouth.
no, I'm actually gonna do one better.
Oh,
Fallen
geez.
steps right next to Brendan.
Oh, jeez.
And
Are you gonna kick him in the balls?
If you shoot
no, she's just
Roy,
gonna
I am going to burn your face off.
toward him. And goes,
What's going on?
Fallen leans a little bit, goes, yeah, we were sent over by one of the other towns, and you know, Brendan, he's just a caring heart. He just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Oh, I'm fine, darling. Can you make them go away now? Like shoo. Like, and she does kind of like this, like kind of like shooey thing. Like she wants, like Brenton to send them away.
All right. I don't have control of my character.
You don't. What do you mean?
Neither do I.
You just had. What?
I don't. Yeah, I can't move him.
What? What?
I lost control of Titus in Midnight.
What do you
Oh,
mean? You
no.
have reload.
Okay.
Because they are under you guys. So I haven't changed anything. I swear.
All right.
All right.
I know a rebuttal though, so I'm gonna wait until Titus can.
Excuse me.
All right. Okay. I'm back. Let me see here. Can anyone else hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
can-
roll me another sneak to sneak up to that trunk there.
Okay. Come on, black dice. Or no, wait. Which one do I want? Let's go with black. Black for sneaking. I don't have a purple, so it has to do. 18.
All right, you sneak up to the trunk.
Okay. I start to gather healing energy and blessing in my hands,
Ooh.
like divine magic.
Give me. Okay.
So Fallen kind of looks over at Brendan and looks over at the druid and goes, "You see, I would love to go if he wasn't my ride.
That took a
So-
wow.
If I go, he has to go away from you too, and I think he actually likes you a little bit. It's hard not to like him, isn't it?"
Oh yeah. I like pause in my gathering of divine energy to kind of just go, what the? I don't think
Yeah, you guys have never seen-
I'm silently looking up at Pelor like, what the fuck are they doing?
They're improvising.
You guys have
That's
never
what
seen
we
Fallen
call
like
it.
this, so it's actually really funny to do this for her.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Why are you rolling a d6?
I don't know, because I
Go
need
to do
to.
this.
Alright, before this embarrassment can go on any further, and before David can
Open his mouth.
like put his foot in his mouth, or like anyone loses their pants, I shove both of my hands as hard as I can against the trunk and flood it with divine, holy, healing energy to purge it of all disease and evil, and heal it as much as possible.
Robert,
Yes.
roll me. Actually, you know what? This doesn't even matter. You're gonna take 21 damage.
What?
You just took 21 damage.
Do I get like flung back too?
Yeah. Well, here, roll me a dice. Roll me 1d20 to see if you get thrown back.
14.
14? You get thrown back at least 10 feet, and the dryad is mad as shit now.
Okay, that wasn't a good idea. And since I took more than half of my HP out in one go, should I roll a Constitution save to avoid passing out?
No, you're fine.
Okay, I like dust myself off. I like kind of like lie there in daze and go, okay, that wasn't the best plan I've ever had. What the fuck was that?
Yep. And then, so she's going to like kind of like screech, and what's gonna happen is these two trees are gonna come here and start flanking her.
I don't know. These trees are looking pretty shady.
Oh, I groan and go, God damn it, you're already in love with the damn thing. Can you please not pun your way through this?
Yep. And it actually turns out that these trees are ants. Hey! Hey!
Well, it's a moot point now.
Okay. I kind of get up and notice that the trees are walking. I'm kind of dazed. I'm like, so the trees are walking. That's a thing. Okay. I'm kind of like woozy on my feet after that whole incident.
So Fallen is like watching this and is like,
Give me a saving throw.
Wait, what's up?
Just him trying to heal the tree count as messing with the dryad and giving me a saving throw.
It's only if the dryad actually dies. It's if they harm you. So if the dryad harms you, then you get a saving throw.
Okay, so it's not if the dryad takes damage, it's if the dryad inflicts
Right.
damage on me.
Right, because it says here, each time the dryad or its allies do anything harmful to the target, which you being the target,
Okay.
it can repeat a saving throw. And then
Okay.
the effect on itself. So, Brendan, you're mad at Titus right now for hurting the giant, and you're kind of like, ha ha ha, you got hurt, ha ha ha.
I like get to my feet woozily, and I'm just going, does anyone else see the trees moving?
Fallen just kind of goes, we all do.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, good. I thought there was something wrong with me.
Alright.
Fallen kind of looks at Brennan real quick and goes, you don't by chance have a torch I can use real quick?
Oh, jeez.
I pull mine out of the back. You mean like this?
I asked Brendan because he's closer to me.
He's still in the thrall of the dryad. He's not going to try to burn them down.
I'm not saying I'm going to burn him down. I just want a torch.
Oh, boy.
What do you need the torch for? Fire is dangerous here.
It is dangerous here.
We want to have a picnic. Yeah, and we're going to need to make a campfire to cook for our good friends, the dryads.
Oh,
you hit your head too hard.
You hit your head too
It's
hard.
in case we need to cauterize any of our wounds. Obviously, if these guys are going to tear off our limbs, we don't want to bleed to death.
Everyone roll me a search. Real quick.
Okay.
18.
16.
You know,
15 and a 1 for moonlight.
so you guys are kind of noticing there's a couple like little birds like coming, gathering in trees behind you, like watching.
Sick.
Hey, look, it's the town. They've come to cheer us on.
Yeah, cheer us on. That's what it needs to do.
Well, they haven't done anything good.
I kind of like shake my tooth necklace at him. Remember, we're friends, right?
We're all friends.
Bros before hoes, right?
Wait.
I like make that whole speech about how the dryad's just using him and say, that girl ain't no good for you, boy.
He hit his head. You know this. Maybe you can talk to the dryad.
Oof, okay.
I look back at the dryad. Something isn't adding up. We're all friends here, yet you look like you want to threaten my companions.
They hurt me. They tried to hurt me.
I was just trying to help.
They tried to hurt me.
Protect you.
I like go, you know, there are people here that technically hurt people by cutting them up, but in the end it makes them better.
Oh my gosh. That's so horrible. What? What?
I'm talking about doctors, but I'm so woozy.
You mean magic people?
It's uncomfortable for a little bit, but then they feel better. So we were just trying to do the same thing.
It's like setting a branch or a broken bone.
Okay. She now she whips around. I can't turn her around without it looking a little dorky. She whips around at you, Titus. Roll me a
Oh no.
wisdom saving throw, please.
Fuck.
Okay, I get plus. Let's see. What are my bonuses to wisdom?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Was it
plus
time?
3 to wisdom because of my racial bonus. So I'll be fine.
As he rolls a 1.
As I roll a 16 plus 3, 19.
All right, so you're safe.
So wait.
You're pretty, but you're not my type.
So does that mean that the town were charmed?
Probably.
Because that way they were so adamant of not having us see her?
Maybe.
Mind blown.
Oh boy. Alright, so what do we want to do? Do we want to attack? Do we not want to attack?
I start to shake off the wooziness and I go, look, we were not trying to harm you, madam. Wait, I don't speak Elvish. I say, hey, Fallen, can you translate this for me?
Of course.
Madam, My dear, we were not attempting to harm you. We noticed that your tree has become unhealthy and we were attempting to purify it.
Before I translate, I say I am speaking for the man on the opposite side of the tree, not myself. And then I translate such.
All right. Um. All right. So she's like kind of very like furious and just kind of like half cursing in like Slavian. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Sylvian?
Yep, Sylvian. so she's kind of like half cursing in Sylvian. So I don't know if any of you can actually hear that. Or
Nope.
not. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
I speak a lot of languages, but that ain't one of them.
So she's she keeps talking to it and she keeps like kind of like pointing towards you, Fallen, and then back towards Titus, and she keeps like kind of pointing, and the ants are kind of like getting like really restless. They're kind of like moving a little bit towards you guys, like they're not trusting you. This one's kind of coming like behind her, like trying to like save her tree almost, and then she goes back to speaking in Elvish and saying, like, my tree isn't hurt. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm better. I am better. And you can just kind of, like, see her, like, shaking like madness. So, would anybody like to roll me a spot?
I will.
What do you roll what?
That's a delusional
A spot.
Titus. Try and roll a spot.
The delusional Titus rolls the spot.
Delusional Titus is seeing butterflies.
Oh, really? Oh, jeez.
I see 15.
I got 14. Wait, does a spot add anything?
Spot is plus wisdom.
Yeah, so I just got 14.
Okay.
I added something relevant to the group chat.
What'd you add?
It's in the Facebook.
I'm asking what it was.
It's
Oh.
It's from DM of the Rings.
Oh,
is
jeez.
this by the same guy that did Dungeon Carts and Droids?
He was the guy who inspired it. Pretty sure they're different guys, but yeah.
Oh, okay then. It's hilarious. It's kind of hard to describe that one.
Okay. So, Brendan, you're noticing that there is a very like inside the tree it's very very like black. It's very dark. It looks kind of what should be dead. And inside you're kind of noticing something a little shiny. Something a little shiny. However, the dryad kind of like steps in front of it and like kind of tells you don't worry about it. Like she says, "Don't worry about it. That's my friend Charm."
You're what?
No, you guys can't hear this, but except for Fallen because she's speaking in Elvish, but she's kind of speaking towards Brendan, kind of telling him like not to tell anybody else.
Even though I can plainly hear her.
Yeah, she's kind of just like, don't worry about it. Just don't worry. It's okay.
Fallen takes a deep breath and goes, in Elvish, she goes, I'm sorry we offended you. We were sent here because we were told that you haven't really been acting the way you normally do. And you have people that were highly concerned about you. Given the circumstances, it did look like your tree was not in the best of shape. However, we meant no harm.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion.
Oh, please, please, please. 14. Do I have any addings? I do not. It's just 14.
All right. So she's kind of just like, I am perfect. You cannot help. I am better.
Better from what? How are you worse off beforehand?
I am better. And she kind of like, this guy comes like a little bit closer to you, Titus. He's coming in a little bit too close for comfort.
I try to shake off the ringing in my ears and like I still have the torch in my hand, although it's like it looks like a walking stick from his perspective because I'm holding it with the pitch end down, and I like steadily palm the lighting implement into my other hand.
It kind of like steps back like a little bit, but not so much. Like it kind of take like a half step back, but it's still like kind of Actually, let me see here. It says in common to you.
Oh crap!
Do not hurt her. She is fine. Wow, that's gonna really strain my voice.
Fallen
How was
goes.
it before?
Fallen looks to the dryad and says, I keep on hearing you saying you're better. Can I get a better understanding of better from what?
She kind of like half shrugs. I woke up and I feel better. And that's all you need to know. And she kind of like gestures towards this guy who's like coming closer to you, Fallen. Leave now!
Fallen goes, if I leave, then Brendan has to leave too. Because like I said, he's my ride.
Is he a pet? He should
More
look
of the
like a
other way
pet.
around.
You're his pet. An elf pet to a... And she kind of like mumbles off into a little bit. She looks you up and down, Brendan, and then she goes back to Abby. Like,
I just
why
smile.
are you a
To be
pet?
fair, I am very handsome.
Well, I guess elves do have a way with pleasing people.
Oh snap!
Fallen goes, usually we get better when it comes to civilization living over forest living.
I meant in bed, dearie.
You mentioned what? No, I couldn't hear you mumble.
Oh, bed.
I know.
Okay. Oh boy.
We elves are very adaptable.
I start like I'm like innocent in all this, so my ears start turning red, and I just kind of I like kind of wave over at the end and just can be like, look, buddy, I don't want to hear this, and I don't think you want to hear your girl over there talking about sex either. You want to go just like over there and grab some spring water, kick back, and relax.
Well, you can't hear what she's saying because she's talking in Elvish.
No, but I think you can hear me. Like just the tones of what we're saying.
Yeah, they start talking all seductive. I'm like, I look up at the end and go, do I want to know what they're talking about?
Sex.
Oh, that's just lovely. You want to go grab a drink? I attempt a seduction.
You roll that seduction. If it's a nat 20, I swear.
I'm sorry. That was really
You got a nat 20. I just had a tree sitting in the way.
Oh my god. Roll me for no little tree. Okay, well, so you take this little... You guys are... Here, let's go over here, and you guys kind of sit, and you chat, and you have a good time, and, like, you kind of, like, passing our time, and you, like, realize it's, like, a female trend, and you're just kind of like, oh, girl, you are so good, and just, like...
Fallen actually, she goes over here on the other side of Brendan. Kind of leans again toward him and says, you know, I see you guys have a certain connection. If you like, I can tell you all of his little sweet spots.
Brendan, what do you say to this?
I turned slightly red, but just muttered, well, I have reached and she has flexibility.
Nice Mass Effect joke, I approve.
We are seducting our way out of a war with the dragon.
And it's everyone except the bard who's doing it.
You know what? You go ahead and roll me a seduction there, Abby. Since you're trying to pair them up.
You were the one who was seduced.
Yup.
You know what's
I'm
funny
very
is that
bardy actually. Okay, 20.
you know what's really funny?
Oh my
Hmm.
gosh, what?
Fallen's character is a virgin.
Oh jeez, okay. Alright, so, okay.
I got 17
Plus charisma.
plus charisma. That's still 17.
Okay. So you're kind of like, hey, sweet lady, let's go over here. Like, so you guys kind of like head over here. And she's kind of like talking to you a little bit, like,
Oh my god, we should end up sleeping with the trees instead.
and this big tree's kind of like a little bit over here. Now, like, kind of like, what the hell just happened?
I say to the tree, do you like dogs?
Let's see here.
Dogs.
No,
Fallen
they pissed
Fallen
on
looks at the
me.
big tree and goes.
I totally don't have a dog.
Fallen looks at the big tree and goes, "Now I'm really lonely." While he's walking over there talking to the dryad. Can you go to your friend and let the paladin know that I want some attention?
Roll me a persuasion.
Can she get advantage?
You know what? You go ahead and get that advantage. Roll me one more.
Yay! Yay!
He kind of half crosses his like arms and is kind of like shifting like, no, dryad over there. I stay here. So you can try to persuade him again if you want.
Well, she's well and protected. You can see that really big, strong bard right there that's giving her attention. But I want a paladin to give me my attention.
My friend is over there slamming back spring water with my other guy.
Yep. All right. So go ahead and
I'm
roll me
over
a
there drinking water with the person I want attention from.
Ooh. Go ahead.
Moonlight person.
I got the same roll.
That didn't do much for you, did it?
Nope.
He kind of goes, then go over there.
Okay, one more time.
Yep.
She's gonna look at her feet and be like, "Well, we traveled all through this forest, and I'm very tired. I would like if he could come over and help massage me."
All right, only one more. Ooh. Your persuasion is going down.
It got better than the last one.
That's true. I should stay here. You can go over there and be with them, but I stay here.
I shout over, hey man, there's more than enough spring water. Why don't you all come over here? We'll get hammered.
All right, go ahead. Roll me your persuasion.
16.
Better than me.
Ooh, spring water. I come up here.
Yeah,
So,
Chug.
while they're distracted, Fallen goes and tries to grab the shining thing out of the tree.
Remind me again what your alignment is.
I am. Oh, that's Facebook.
I'm Facebook alive.
Align with Facebook.
Chaotic
Yeah,
neutral.
align with Facebook. We understand.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Chaotic, neutral?
Yes.
Ooh, la. Hold on, just 1 second. I'm sorry, I have to find my page number again. Okay, here. Oof. I thought you were evil for whatever reason.
No, that's Michael.
Oh, okay. Well, then this is gonna hurt. You take 20 damage.
Sick.
Probably
Can I grab the thingy though?
for that.
You know what? Roll me to grab the thingy. Roll me 1d20 to grab it. 18. You grab it. And the tree kind of like withers and goes away. The dryad kind of turns back to its natural lush self. And the treants are kind of just standing there like, what the hell just happened?
Well, I'm getting hammered, partially from the concussion, partially from just drinking like alcoholic spring water.
And so, Abby, when you look down at this talisman here, let me pull this up real quick.
I got a 19.
Here, let me, because I'm gonna send you all a image of what it looks like. Oops, I don't think that'll work. Copy image address. Here we go. All right, so that's what it looks like to you.
All right, let's take a look. Oh.
Yep.
All right, so I wander over with my ant friends.
Okay, you're wandering over with your ant friends. You come over whenever you come over.
All right, I was looking at the thing. I take one look at that thing and say, we should smash it.
Fallen looks at you and goes, "Are you crazy? It almost killed you by touching it."
All the more reason to smash.
Just from a safe distance.
Okay.
Fallen looks over to Brendan real quick and goes, "Are you okay?"
Technically, I'm still charmed, right?
She disbands her charm because now she's like, what the hell just happened?
Like, wait a
Everyone,
second.
roll
Yeah,
me
way
a
harder.
search. Or spot, whichever one is easiest for
9.
you guys.
12.
12, okay.
I see nothing.
None of you see nothing. I want you guys to remember that. None of you guys saw nothing. And so but what did happen was after you guys pulled out the talisman and freed the dryad, the little birdies came down, turned into the druid wood elves, and came up to you and say, oh, what's that? Like oh, like I don't understand. What is that? How did that get there?
Do you know what this is?
They shake their heads. We've never seen it before.
Do you know who we are?
They kind of like look at each other and kind of like they kind of know who you are, but they're kind of like they kind of do like a little handshake. They're like, I think we've seen you before.
Fallen looks to her companions and goes, "What do you think?"
I think they were brainwashed. Speaking of which, I need to go lie down, I think. But I look back at the ant boys and like give like this, rocking symbol. You boys know how to party.
Fallen looks over to Brendan and says, "I'm sorry for what I said."
Oh boy. All right. So, so they're like, well, thank you for helping our dryad friend, and they're like really like very happy and very nice about it, and they're very very glad that that you were able to solve this situation without actually hurting anybody. So they're very thankful for that.
Besides my pride.
Besides your pride, but
And some werewolves and a bear.
And
yeah.
about 20 of my health.
Oh boy. Okay, so so what do you guys want to ask them? Or
May we request that we stay one night in your village to rest and resupply?
they kind of mumble between each other. They're like, we really don't have a like a hotel, or I should say a like hotel to stay in, but we do have an empty house that you're more than welcome to accompany us back and stay for the night.
I like dope. That's good because I've got a pounding headache.
All right,
Does
so
it by chance have a hearth?
A hearth?
Like a fireplace?
Unfortunately, it does not. Oh, you want to talk to Lilas, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say no. However, they do have a place at the base, away from the trees and all that you guys can go and use fire for. And they kind of like show you how, and it's kind of a little bit away from town, a little bit, so you guys wouldn't be heard.
So, should we rest and then call Lilas to see if she knows about this medallion?
I've already passed out.
Brendan? while I try and carry Titus?
Well, we might as well check.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's certainly not good news.
Okay.
It's definitely evil, or at least something very bad, especially since the holy magic kind of did the opposite of what it should have done.
So later on, while you guys are just kind of chit chatting, seeing what you guys are gonna do, the village elder comes up and he hands to the only person who wasn't really seducing anybody this round. To you, Miss Fallen. Here, I'll read it to you because I have, if I could ever find out where it is. He hands you. So you have the talisman, and I'll read it to you a little bit later. All right, so he hands you. Where is my bracers of archery? While wearing these bracers, you have proficiency with the longbow and shortbow. You gain a +2 bonus with damage rolls on ranged attacks made with such weapons.
I just did that so I can remember.
Okay. And then he says, just because you have not harmed our dryad or any of our tree friends, he also hands you boots of elven kind. While you wear these boots, your steps make no sound, regardless of the surface you are moving across. You also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving stealthily.
I didn't harm the druids either. I just got hammered with them.
Yeah, and they say, well, unfortunately, we are not able to give very much to you guys. And he hands both Titus and Brendan 15 gold each. He says, we're not very, very rich.
No, this is more than thanks enough. Thank you so much. We're glad we were able to resolve this peacefully.
Do you know how much bonus it is to the dexterity check bonus?
To the yeah, so you would roll double.
Okay, so that's. I'm going to type advantage. So I know that. I'm putting it in my notes.
Yeah, it's a double. Or you just basically roll twice every time there's like a stealth check, and it'll take the higher number instead of like. Yeah.
Cool. So I have those on my notes.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So everyone roll me a spot check.
What are we looking for?
I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
I
don't see shit.
I pass out again because I rolled a 1.
14.
Oh, you passed out again.
I pass out again. I'm still feeling the backlash from that magical artifact.
Yeah. You don't need to roll for your animals because this is just gonna be for you guys. So Brendan, how much did you say?
14.
Okay. All right. So that's not quite high enough, unfortunately, but it's okay. So what do you guys want to do? Since Titus is all passed out from sucking tree wood all day.
What? Oh, screw you.
I would say rest for the night, and then we can talk to Lilas in the morning.
Okay.
Seems fair.
I curl up with moonlight.
All right. So it's now daylight. You guys are fully rested and
Sober.
Yeah, as much as you can be. So and you guys had a nice little nap. There was some quiet music playing in like the background, and it was just all peaceful and enjoyable.
I asked to see the talisman now that I'm awake and my head stopped pounding.
Do you want to touch it?
No. I asked her to like place it on the ground in front of me so I can cast some basic detection spells at it.
Okay.
Detect good or evil.
It is evil. It is very evil.
And it's obviously magical. Do I know what this is?
Roll me a knowledge religion.
I don't know what it is. It's a 4.
You have no idea. You've never seen this thing before.
I might as well try.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know even less.
Let me see.
You know it's a talisman. I'll give you that.
I might know something.
Fallen knows a little bit. Maybe it's because you're a rogue and you've seen it in some scriptures or something. What you know is that this is the talisman of ultimate evil. You're not entirely sure what it does. Obviously, it'll attack anybody who's not of evil nature. But from what you know, it was stolen from where it used to be.
Bolin kind of looks at the talisman and notices that it almost looks like it almost was taken out of its place because she is a rogue and she knows kind of how to see hidden fingerprints. And she looks to her comrades and goes, "This was stolen. And not only that, but this is beyond evil. This is bad. Like, it explains why you were knocked on your butt, Titus."
Alright.
And also why you were knocked on your butt too, Fallen.
Yes.
Do you think we can destroy it?
I don't think so. There's no way. You would have to be very powerful, I think, to destroy this. It's ultimate evil. It's like
a little thing of powder and throw it in the fire. Lilas, I need the biggest, holiest hammer you can give me.
No, just come forward.
All right, so are we throwing the powder in the fire?
Yes.
Okay. So Lilas appears. She kind of looks around you guys. She's like, "Where are you?"
We're in the elven forest. We figured out what was wrong with that druid or dryad.
She kind of like blinks like multiple times as you guys like see in the fire. She's like, "Who told you about the druids in the forest?"
We thought you did.
No, I never said anything about that.
It was on the list.
It was on your list.
She shook her head and she goes, "Pull up that list again."
It's gone, isn't it?
So as you guys pull out the list, you notice that there's a different handwriting for that quest.
Oh, shit.
So she's like, "I never gave you that quest."
Well, someone did and tried to make it look like it was you.
She kind of like is baffled and she goes like she's like, "Well, it would have been it would have had to been someone who could sneak into your bedroom at night. I mean, I sent an animal messenger to give it to you. So someone would have had to sneak in and write it."
Unless the animal was a druid.
She shakes her head. It was definitely not a druid.
So, well, we fixed the druid problem, and look what we found. I kind of step aside so she can see where the thing is lying on the floor. That was in the druid's tree, or dryad's tree, and making her crazy and, like, seductive.
Seductive is normal for a dryad. It made her very
pushy,
corrupt.
So Lilas knows exactly what this is, and that's only because I rolled a nat 20. She looks at it and she goes, "That's the talisman of ultimate evil. Don't touch it. Unless you are of evil nature, you are going to take a lot of damage, and especially if you're good-natured."
Titus.
I kind of shake my head and go, "No kidding."
However, if you were an evil cleric or a paladin, it would it could be used as a holy symbol to gain a +2 bonus on spell attack rolls while you wear it. However, I must warn you, the talisman has 6 charges. If you're wearing it or you're holding it, you can command it to expend 1 charge of the talisman and choose 1 creature you can see on the ground within 120 feet of you. If the target is of good alignment, a flaming fissure opens underneath it. The target must succeed. This is out of character now. Target must succeed on a DC 20 Dexterity saving throw or fall into the fissure and be destroyed, leaving no remains. The fissure will close, leaving no trace of its existence. When you expend the last charge, the talisman dissolves into foul-smelling slime and is destroyed.
All right. Hey, Lilas. Do you want this to
No.
break it?
No. Well, do you want to give it to her? Or?
Okay, I asked Lilas.
Is there a way to
break
destroy it?
this without
Other
dying?
than use it up.
I would say we should keep it.
She shakes her head. She said, "There is no way of absolutely destroying it unless you expel its charges. However, you can only use it if you are absolutely evil."
Do you have any place we can lock this up that no one would ever get it?
Solon
She
takes
kinda...
a piece of cloth and picks up the talisman so it's off the floor.
There you go. She kind of like shrugs a little bit. She's like, "Exactly what would you want me to do with it?"
Well, if you know an asshole cleric, you can throw it at the back. That's a good aligned still. You can throw it at the back of their head and laugh.
She kind of says, "How about this? I'll give you 500 gold for it, but then I'll keep the talisman."
Well, we can't use it. Anyone else know anyone who can use it?
That's up to you guys. So, do you want to
I
give
would
it to
say-
Lilas,
I
or
don't know.
do you want to split 500 gold between all 3 of you?
I'm a dragon, so I say gold.
We may meet other people down the road, but do we want that kind of power?
I'm lawful good, so I'd say if we meet anyone lawful evil that we don't immediately attack, I would be highly dubious of their intentions.
Also, not to mention, this can only attack good people of
This
good
is
alignment.
not a weapon that does anything worthwhile. The only reason to... So what? So you can't open the fissure unless you're engaging someone good.
Correct.
Now, when you say good, does that mean anything not evil? Or would it attack anything like neutral?
No, it can't attack neutral. It has to be of good alignment.
So the only way to destroy it would be if we find somebody evil, find somebody good with really high saves, and convince, bribe, or threaten the evil person to waste the talisman on them.
Do you think this would be useful during the assassination?
I don't see how unless somehow the assassins are good aligned and we can just drop the talisman on them so it does damage.
Well, not really, because they are evil, so they can technically pick it up and use it against all of you.
Well, do we know that the assassins are evil?
Well, that's up to you guys.
Well, presumably, if we're trying to stop them, we expect them to be evil.
I do. I don't know about you two, because I'm lawful good, so I assume that they're evil.
I'm chaotic good, close enough.
I'm chaotic neutral. I really just say fuck it.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
I'm greedy because I'm dragonborn, so I say take the gold.
What is everybody else saying?
Brendan?
I'm loath to part with it. It doesn't seem that useful, but it seems a lot more unique than 500 gold. So far in our travels, we have had plenty of gold. And unless Lilas is explicitly making this a one-time only offer, we can always sell it to her later should we need the gold.
So keep it until it's higher in value?
Pretty much. It just seems like a large opportunity to throw away for a small amount of shiny metal.
Are you guys saying this out loud? Are you guys saying this out loud? To Lilas? Or
What I wonder is, this is stolen. Someone is probably going to miss it.
That's actually kind of. Hold on. Going back to what Brendan and Fallen were saying back and forth. Were you guys saying that out loud or?
Kind of whispering out of earshot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because she kind of does like she sees you guys kind of like whispering, and she just says, by the way, wouldn't be the best idea to go and try to sell it to a vendor that it's stolen. Just saying, you might get arrested and stuff, and I'd hate to come and bail you out because I wouldn't bail you out. So while we are doing that, I'm gonna while you guys are thinking about that, I'm gonna calculate all of the shiny XP that you guys got for today.
I'm a dragonborn, so automatically I just want gold. It's evil, it's lawful good. We can get rid of it forever and not have somebody break into our rooms, which we already have proved will happen, and steal it off of us. So I say we give it to her, and she can like throw it in the ocean.
What I'm wondering two things. One, this thing was stolen and someone would miss it. And two, someone wrote for this quest for us to do to retrieve this item. Would that person come back to get this item, and would we meet them?
Assuming that they didn't set us up just to retrieve it for them without any hassle.
Exactly, and if they snuck into our bedrooms while we were sleeping and didn't harm us, I don't see why they would harm us by the medallion while we were sleeping still.
Well, why would they harm us if they wanted us to get this for them? Now we've outlived
also,
now from their perspective, we've probably outlived our usefulness, especially since they were after an evil talisman. They were probably of evil intent. So they're probably like, well, they've got the talisman for me, they've outlived their usefulness, time to kill us.
It just seems too messy.
Watch tonight.
See, that's my stance on it. I say we should just get rid of it.
I'm just afraid someone's going to try and track us down, and if we don't have it, what's going to happen?
Well then, we can just fight them.
Alright. So have we come to a conclusion, or do we want to just think about it until next time?
We can think about it until next time.
Sounds like we're thinking about it till next time.
Let's let it fester for a week.
Alright, so each of you are going to gain 3,900 XP.
Wow. Okay. For what?
For killing the 3 werewolves and the werebear.
So we raise level.
Whoop.
So you said we're getting 3,900 for this?
Yep.
Sweet.
We're getting up to 74.
8,000.
And let's